Oh god.
Alright, we're good to go.
Alright. So when we last left off, the adventuring party known as the Misfits killed a fire giant and claimed its forge for a group of Dro, led by a man named Goro. When licking your wounds, Sky and Finn decided to go off and explore the forge, where they found a little hellhound pup. Sky managed to tame the pup and named him Ember, after filling him with jerky. Afterward, you left for Mycelona through Goro's tunnel system. To ensure you were heading in the right direction, he lent Finn his compass. After a few hours of travel, you eventually reached a large open chasm with blood smeared all over the floors. Lorlemir went to investigate the bodies. He found a fresh dwarven corpse belonging to a soldier in Falangrim's army that Lausian noticed. While the bard investigated, the corpses began to rattle and shake, and soon after, these small insects sprouted from the skulls of its victims. As they ambushed Lorlemir, 3 Umber Hulks raised from the ground. Luckily, Lorlemir was able to dimension door to safety and escape their trap. We start this session moments after slaying the Umber Hulks. The path ahead now clear from any foreseeable attacks. It's up to you guys if you want to continue traveling or take some time to rest.
Before we rest, or if that's decided upon, can I check the dead bodies for anything useful?
Yep, you spend about 10 minutes searching through them, but anything of value has been taken already.
Okay. Then my character would be like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling rather worn. I could use a nice small rest right now. What do you guys think?
I second that.
I'm doing alright, but if the rest of the party needs one, might as well.
Now, you said I saw one of Falangrim's soldiers there. In what state was the body?
It was the body was dead for a few hours.
Would there have been anything that would have directed me to where Falangrim could be? Any notes?
No, nothing of the sort.
Maps?
It just looked like a regular soldier. She wouldn't have been carrying any notes or maps specifically, but you did recognize that their armors, like the color of the armor, the sigil on the armor, belonged to Emerendar.
Alright. I would kick the dead body in the face and spit on the corpse.
Okay. You all make note of that as you begin a rest. I'm assuming a long rest.
I'm actually going to say, do you guys know what's really weird? I live around here.
I knew it.
Something's coming. I can feel it.
And I'm going to cast Leoman's tiny hut, but I'm going to make sure to cast it as high up as possible so it comes landing down, exploding the corpse of that soldier that Mateo hates.
Okay.
Are
So
we short resting or long resting, guys?
Well, I only sleep in my house when we're taking a big rest.
Sounds great. I'm down for that.
okay. To do that, you summon it in the cave itself, and as you do, it crushes some of the other bodies, but you make sure that it properly disposes of the soldier's corpse, and you just hear this sickening. So for everyone who can't fit, Jeremy, you can only fit 8 people, right?
I think it's 9. Let me just double check. Don't have dice put open. A lot.
Yeah, you guys are
We need
9
more
players
dice.
here.
I mean, does Finn actually
Wait,
count?
I'm like half.
It
Well, my
doesn't.
pet.
If you're bigger than small, you take up a space. 9.
So I'm small.
I can fit 9.
Okay, so basically could fit everybody, just not the NPCs.
My steel defender will remain as a guard outside the hut. Because you cannot be surprised.
The pets would count as one if pets are coming in.
Okay.
Does my defender
I
count as one because he's robotic?
He does, yeah.
Okay.
I would speak to. I would like be right in the hut, but like on the outskirts of the hut, and I would like tell Ember, snuggle up there to that steel defender. He's friendly. Okay, you guys are gonna be good friends. I'll be right here. Okay, smaller. I mean,
Shame.
You see, as you turn around to kind of go to your rest, you see it try to enter, but it's not able to.
Oh no.
I'm outside with Bran.
never mind. I that's too sad for.
Oh, you're outside with Bran, huh?
I decided to be like, you know what? Never mind. I can't do it. It's too hard.
Oh, wait 1 second. In that case, is there enough room for Brad and myself?
There would be if Sky. Well, actually no.
Let's count people in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there would be room for
Wait.
everybody in Discord right now. Plus Bran.
Wait, but isn't the puppy like small?
It still counts as a creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
a tiny creature wouldn't count, but a small creature does.
I see. I would snuggle up to the steel defender, and I'd have Ember beside me.
Okay.
I grab Bran's hand and lead him inside the hut.
What's the
Okay.
temperature like in the cave? Is it chilly?
No, it's you're near like volcanic rock and stuff, so
Oh, is it ultra hot then?
it's pretty warm. Yeah,
Okay.
where you are.
It's normal temperature inside of the hut.
Oh, nice.
Jabba
It's like air
the
conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is anyone sticking on watch, or are we all going to sleep? What's happening?
I'll
watch.
take first watch
Okay.
since I don't take long to rest.
Same.
My
Alright.
steel defender will assist in the watch.
Quick question, because I've missed for like the past 3 weeks. For hits for arrows, what is it? Anything but a 1, right?
On a hit, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I would also equip my Ongbao as my primary weapon again.
Okay, sounds good. So you switch those out. So Corhill,
Perfect.
Lausian, you guys stay on watch outside the hut. You guys can make a perception check.
And then for misses, it's anything above a 4
4 or higher.
or
Yeah.
higher.
If Brendan's using the same thing I do.
Okay.
Look at this guy. I got all of his arrows back.
No, I lose 1.
Oh, you lose one, yeah.
Wow. Still really good, though.
Yes, sir. Oh, and perception check, right?
We're doing a long rest, right?
Long rest, yeah. Okay. Let's see who's there.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oof.
Uh-oh. What does that mean? What does that mean?
He dozed off.
Oh boy. We don't
Takes a
know what
nap.
that means with Ulrich.
all right.
Oh, true. He eased your face
Oh.
all right off.
All right. So with that perception check, Lausian and Coral, your watch kind of goes uneventful. Towards the end, you find yourself going in and out of consciousness as been looking around the same cave for coming up on 4 hours, but nothing really happens. However, Randall and is Virginia here? Is Marco and Virginia here?
Yeah,
No.
neither of them are here.
Oh shit! Oh.
No.
Well, never mind.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
you guys are good for now. Who's being woken up?
I'll probably wake up Thea.
That was
In
a
real
real
life,
yawn,
too.
By the way.
What's that?
That was a real yawn, by the way.
I'm just really into my character.
Theo's tired.
So I imagine Brad and myself then?
Yeah, you two can take over the watch.
Bunch of lovebirds, you two.
It's so cute.
Gross.
Uh,
My steel defender snorts in their general direction.
What'd you get for a perception check?
16, 17, 21. 21.
21. Okay. Lausian, can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh.
wisdom save.
All right.
Wisdom save, you say?
Alright,
I
so-
believe I get a +1 to that. Let me double check. Yeah, so it's a 19.
Okay. So, Lausian, you begin to dream of many things, mostly of the Feywild's trees and rivers. The bitterness of no longer being in your world has been taxing on you.
That's sad.
But other than that, your rest goes uninterrupted. Ulrich, can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Okay. So your dream, Ulrich, as you've had weird dreams ever since your encounter with Voltaire.
What ones?
Um, your dreams kind of going all over the place as you have two kind of spirits in you. You sometimes dream of places you don't recognize, but you also run back to your time in Scalag on your home island. As this dream goes on, you begin to return back to the crypt where you first found your weapon, where you first got enchanted by Voltaire's spirit. Kind of flashbacks of the events leading after that to your family and you being self-exiled from the island. As you kind of regain consciousness, you're now in a rowboat. You kind of have a familiarity with it, and you remember this is the boat you used to kind of row to Valen. And as you begin rowing, you look back at Scalag one last time, and you see the snowed over beaches as you see your brothers and sisters staring, weapons at the ready. But you remember just the feeling of being abandoned. But the cold air kind of alleviates a bit as you feel this warmth within you. And for a moment you hear this low hum. You hear a voice coming from within. Oh no. Do you miss your island?
Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. I
Why
miss
didn't-
my mother.
Why don't you go back?
My family. My brothers and my sisters. I believe they swore to hunt me down for killing my parents.
Why did you kill your parents?
I lost control. I think this spirit that's contained inside me, he forced my hand and he murdered them.
And you were blamed for it.
Yes. And I didn't want to hurt my family, so I ran away.
Perhaps we can return to Scalag, and we can convince your family to give you a second chance.
I don't even know if they're still there.
We can find them together.
Think they'll forgive me?
Of course. With my influence, we can convince anybody.
Really?
Yes.
Brother.
Just remember my name. Ilsenstein.
Ilsenstein.
And with that, you wake up after a long rest. Ulrich, you can mark your sanity as 8.
Okay.
I'll explain what that means probably
In
when you fight
due
Ilsenstein.
Is it 8 out of something, I guess?
Yep.
Out of 100, you're losing too.
8 out of 5. You're insane.
Think you're catching up to Finn.
Uh-oh, that's never good.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Catch up to the smallest player alive? Come on now.
But Ulrich, you kind of wake up to this. You still feel the warmth that you felt in your dream. And you feel for the first time in a while a bit happy. As you were a bit reluctant to ever return back to your family, you kind of feel optimistic now.
I wake up and remember that dream that I had and that conversation that I had with Ilsenstein vividly.
Mm-hmm.
And then Voltaire takes over since I rolled in that one.
I feel like that's happened 2 weeks in a row now.
I think it's been a while since we've seen Voltaire.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys kind of pack up as you finished a long rest. Is there anything you want to do before you continue down your tunnel?
I want to feed my. I'm gonna have a ration, and Ember's gonna have a ration.
Okay. Is everybody eating before you go?
I'm
Yeah.
going to eat for my rations.
Sure.
What kind of terrain are we on right now?
I am
Still
down
under
to my
dark.
last ration.
Say
Don't
that again,
worry.
sorry?
This guy has a lot. You're in Underdark right now.
Underdark? Alright,
Yeah.
I'll have another ration then.
Considering that my puppy is only eating the jerky, is it like it's still a full use of a ration?
Yeah, I'd say that.
Technically, yeah.
He has a
Yeah.
high metabolism.
If Finn is eating a full ration, so is
So is your dog, yeah.
Is the charcoal edible for him?
You actually look around and you see a pile of charcoal left beside the Steel Defender.
Did my Steel Defender poop it out?
No, you don't. You've never seen your Steel Defender poop out anything.
Oh.
I mean, I take the charcoal, but has it been known that he likes that's what he eats?
I don't
You
think
have
you know
never
anything about them.
you've never really seen it consume any charcoal, but you see that wherever it is, clumps of charcoal kind of appear.
Oh, it's just like part of it. It's like fur.
It
Yeah.
poops it out.
It's poop.
Poop. You're playing with shit right now.
I
Yeah,
still take it because I'm thinking
I hope you're proud of yourself.
like, oh, it brings him comfort.
poop.
Look at my poop! Mom, look at my poop!
Why did Mom just put my poop in her pocket?
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you last week, but I wanted to see how long it would continue. Okay.
I think she would still take it.
Okay. So this guy begins to collect the charcoal left on the ground.
Poop.
And But yeah, so Thea, you and Bran last night forgot to mention this, but you guys didn't notice anything out of the usual.
Alright.
Okay. You guys continue on?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I'll take point.
Okay.
I'll be second. My steel defender will be third.
All
I
right.
will
Wow.
stay near the back because
Guess
I'm
I'll
a
be
shooty
fourth.
boy.
So there's
Actually,
enough
no. I'm gonna
room-
ride my steel defender.
There's
Whoa.
enough room for two medium-sized creatures to kind of be side by side.
Oh.
If anyone wants to
Or-
stand beside Corhill.
Or two
I'll be-
small stacked on top of each other.
I'll stand beside Corhill.
Okay.
I'll be in the
punch
second
people.
rank. So I'll be the
Punch people, get
second
in
rank
front.
beside Thea.
Okay. So you guys continue down. About 15 to 20 minutes go by of treading carefully in between the cracks in the caved-in sections of the tunnel. But as you kind of step through here, you begin to hear the soft crunch of footsteps coming from maybe 70, 80 feet away. Moments after hearing those footsteps, you see 4 yellow eyes peering in your direction.
Have they
I'm gonna make-
noticed us?
You can't really discern anything. I'd say you guys have like a split.
I cast
second.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Wow.
It's instantaneous.
So make an attack roll at disadvantage because it's currently pitch black.
I'm gonna
Cool.
ready myself.
I'd say a second goes by in between you hearing the sounds, seeing the 4 yellow eyes, and then Finn throwing this firebolts for like it. And also it's about 70 feet away too. I'm not sure the range on firebolt.
120.
Okay, you're fine.
What's the disadvantage thing again? 2d20.
Take the lower one.
Well, no, it's like roll 2d20k.
Oh, I think you just do 2d20 and then dis at the end. DIS.
Oh, okay.
But then you gotta put a space in between the 20 and dis.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Oh, nice.
It did it the other way around.
Okay,
Oh,
so
it
we'll
should be a-
just take.
should
So
be a
it'll be 12. So
Okay.
12 with the firebolt.
So you all kind of you guys all are a bit shocked at the sights. In this sheer moment of this, you see a orange streak kind of shoot through the tunnel. As it lands, it illuminates what these 4 eyes belong to, and you see 2 dire wolves. Just kind of growling now as they see this group of people. You also notice behind the dire wolves is a humanoid creature.
Did I hit one of them?
You did not. It hits the
Oh.
ground, and you notice that the firebolt fizzles out on the ground, and you just see pure darkness again.
Do we recognize this humanoid creature?
He's currently being covered by the 2 dire wolves.
Seeing this, Lausian will ready his bow and yell from the back, "Reveal yourself!"
You don't hear a response back, but we'll load up map tools.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Already? Damn, this is early.
Mm-hmm.
Luca's prediction about fucking shit up was on cue, I think.
Yeah.
Let me. I wasn't expecting you guys to
Throw a damn fireball.
roll fireballs.
Well, see, this time you can blame Darren. You can't blame
Hey.
Mateo.
My
Basically,
character's
if
scared of
you
the dark,
put an
okay?
If you put an NPC in your campaign,
He's dead.
As a DM of this group,
He's dead.
Yeah.
you gotta assume that they're gonna be dead as soon as the party.
Within 8 seconds.
My
I feel like
character's
between-
flaw.
Between
Nope.
having you and Uruk or
Are you saying me?
Anthony. Sorry, you as in Mateo.
No, I didn't do anything this time. I'm just.
This time.
Well,
It's usually.
there's a percent. It's like every single one of you guys rolls a d20 to see how you're gonna react, and one of you guys always reacts with a fireball, a arrow.
Let's just put it this way: I created an entire city, and you guys, well, someone murdered about half the people in the city.
Now that was me.
Yeah.
She killed that entire session.
Oh, cannot
Oh
look.
my god, I forgot about how chaotic Aaron is.
Yeah,
Not in this character. Sky is a pious monk. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't load in.
She's a change.
for Lucas' campaign, it's
Oh,
a
there it
different
goes.
story.
I think the
She's a
only
changed
people who
woman.
haven't killed a harmless NPC out of all of the people who played D&D with us are probably me, Karen.
Me?
I've never killed the harmless NPC. What harmless
haven't killed
NPC have
one.
I killed?
Okay, not picked fights.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well that's different. That's a different story.
I wasn't
Now we're
picking a fight. I was just seeing what's down there.
talking. You fired a
With the
fireball.
fireball.
If I had a
Nice.
flashlight, I would use it, but I don't. This is medieval flashlights.
Medieval
I mean,
Hey,
flashlight.
Finn, can you pass me the remote? Oh, sure. Let me light this up with a fireball.
hey, hooded figure, catch my firebolt.
Who goes there?
What is? Oh, thank God it's a cantrip.
I can't. I can't load in.
Tried a second time. It failed for me the
I'm
first
on the
time.
train right now.
Same.
Yeah.
Choo-choo.
It failed for me the first time, and then I reloaded it, and it worked.
Damn, does this mean I can reposition myself, go back in time and kill
there-
Destro? I'm okay with that.
We're just gonna keep
Yo,
killing him.
kill him
over
again?
and over.
We all
I'm
just
okay
say in
to
a
kill him
square
again.
around where he comes up.
No wonder Anthony doesn't want to sign in anymore.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Just
why are you
keep
so
killing me
large?
over
You're like the
and over.
entire size.
Speaking of
Yeah, why are
Anthony,
you
where
the
is
size
this
of the
guy?
train?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for everybody to connect. Is there anyone still not connected?
I'm connected.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'll load you guys in. One moment.
Has anybody talked to Anthony in a while?
Yeah, we have a fantasy draft for Hell's Kitchen,
Nope.
so we talk every week.
Wait, fantasy draft for Hell's Kitchen?
That sounds like the most uneventful thing imaginable.
It's
That sounds hilarious.
I
mean-
it's pretty fun. We also did a fantasy draft for The Voice one year.
Okay.
That's
This
something.
is darkness over here.
This
Thank
is
you.
what's going on in Voltaire's mind right now. Just utter darkness.
I wonder
Oh,
who's gonna
he's my
converse
ally.
next, Mr. Voltaire. That conversation with Finn was rather interesting.
Last game.
Yeah, that was me. I wish I could scrub it from both my memory and my character's memory,
That,
but
that was
I
pretty interesting.
but I
What,
can't.
playing with poop?
You never know when you need a good poop.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, if you ever
You
need
never
to
know.
grow bigger. I got lost charcoal.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hold on, let me switch up the music too. But you guys could roll for initiative as the firebolt was kind of the chain
You
here.
don't say.
Damn, that triggered them. Holy shit, man! I'm
But,
surprised.
I didn't. I was just trying to see what's down there.
I didn't know that my firebolt would piss them off.
Well, it was at disadvantage, so
It's not an excuse.
it's not intentional.
Oh boy.
Oh me.
Initiative, eh?
Mm,
Oh,
Oh, you guys suck.
alright.
Brandon,
I
it's
vote for to let Darren's character just tank everything.
not- Brendan, it's
What's
not letting me set my initiative.
Oh. One second.
Yeah, I
He is
don't-
not even in the list.
I can't set mine.
Yeah.
Get me in!
I can just tell you, and I'll.
Populate me.
Oh, why weren't you added? That's
That
weird.
sounds very simple.
I'm okay.
I'm uncomfortable with that sentence.
You guys
What
should be in
sentence?
now.
Populate me.
Oh.
Yeah, Darren actually has to go. He's not allowed to be in this call anymore.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
The no spot.
What did you guys get? I could add you.
20. I can do it right now.
47.
You get a 9 last game?
I got a 9, yeah.
Oh
I
boy.
also got a 9.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
top of the round, Core Hill, you see a firebolt kind of illuminate. those without dark vision, you guys can't really see anything
What's he
actually.
eating?
But you saw for a moment 2 large wolves ahead of you. So, Cordell,
Jesus.
what do you do?
All right. I will rage, and then I will use my Herald ability. So anyone in 10 feet, 3 extra hit points, temporary hit points.
Oh shit!
And
That finally
then
applies to me.
How far do I go now?
How much? 5 feet?
Yeah.
Wait, how much did I move?
It was 10 feet.
So it's pretty much
But
everyone.
doesn't that stop once he moves?
No.
It stays as long as you were there when he first did it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then I will stay here and ready myself in case something comes close.
All right. Thea, you see the same thing, and you see Corla kind of leap into action. Thea, close behind.
I will dash. Boop, 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 boop. No. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Yep,
Maybe.
no, yeah.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no.
Ah, fuck it. If I'm going to dash, I might as well do it. I am my choice.
Okay.
No. Yes.
Oh,
No, yes, I don't know.
okay, Thea. So from the darkness, 3 bolts are gonna shoot at you.
That's rude.
First one's gonna be a miss. I don't imagine a 13 hits.
No, sir.
Okay, 25
Just hits.
and the 19.
It just hits.
Okay. So 2 of them hit. So the first one's 9 piercing damage, and the next one is 11 piercing damage.
And I got 3 temporary hit points, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Which are not going. Excellent.
All right. Next, direwolves. Okay.
I'll go next.
Thea being the only one in front of the direwolf, he's not going to hesitate. He has pack tactics, so he has advantage on this attack roll. Uh, 17? I don't think hits.
That hits.
Oh, that hits. Okay, I'm gonna do
Mhm.
a claw attack now. That one definitely hits. That one's 19. So the first one is the bite.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 12 piercing damage. And the claws are going to be 14 slashing. The next direwolf's going to lunge forward and go right behind Corhill.
Would I be able to get my attack now, or do I do it after his turn?
You wouldn't get the attack because he never left your your range, so he's still in your melee range. So you kind of turn with him.
No, I know, but I readied myself at the end of the. Unless I played that wrong.
Did you sprint or did you use?
No, I didn't dash.
Oh, okay. In that case, then let's do that first, so you could make your attack now.
Okay. The 24 hit,
That definitely hits.
and then that'll be 25 damage.
Jeez. Okay. I'm trying to scale everything down real quick because Mark and Virginia are in here. So give me 1 sec. 25 damage.
25, yeah.
Okay. All right, perfect. So he's going to make the same attacks, a bite and a scratch. First one's 23.
Mm-hmm.
Second one's gonna miss. I think it's 13.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. That'll be 15 piercing damage
Okay.
And sorry, Thea and Coriel, can you guys make strength saving throws for me? I forgot about this part.
Okay.
What? I muted you.
I
Okay.
get advantage on it because it's... Wait, is it checks or just saving throws for rage?
I think it's saving throws included. But you're fine with the 22.
Okay.
Thea, what did you
If I'm
get?
fine with that, that's cool.
16.
16? Okay, so you're also fine.
You said 15 piercing, right?
Yes.
So that gets
so
reduced to 7?
7.
Is
Yeah,
it 7 or 8?
it's 7, yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are both fine, but they try and bite you and kind of grab you and pull you to the ground, but you're strong enough to break free from that. Alright, so Finn.
Cool. I'm going to dash up. Chill there. And then I will command my Steel Defender to... he's going to dash up as well. Oh, he can make it. I'm going to command my Steel Defender to attack the Direwolf, because he can make that distance.
It's still pitch black, so I don't
Okay.
know if anyone did anything to illuminate it, but it would be at disadvantage.
He will try at disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'll just roll 2 separate attacks, take the lowest. So 13.
That just misses.
Cut. And then he'll end his turn.
Alright. Lord Lemire.
Alright. I am going to go here. And I'm going to use Bow of the Batteryman.
Okay.
So 27 on the on Direwolf 2, and
Mhm.
9 on the other one, or not one, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, the first Direwolf hits.
Okay, so I'm going to add Psychic Blades. So if he does he take psychic damage normally?
The Direwolf? Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll them all at once.
Okay.
17 damage.
Okay.
And Direwolf 2 has his movement speed cut in half for 2 turns.
Gotcha.
And that's it for me.
Alright, nice. Ulrich.
Sorry. I'm gonna use my action to equip my Stoneheart dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna... Can I still rage as Voltaire, or no?
I believe that the trade-off is that you get sneak attack now, but you
Okay,
don't. You
yeah.
lose rage. Yeah.
Okay. I will... I'm assuming I still have the same movement.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Okay.
keep all that.
I'll go there.
Okay.
And then my turn.
Gotcha. All right, Sky, your turn.
I'm assuming with my Hellhound puppy with me, I do have elimination, so I don't think I would roll at disadvantage.
Yeah. So basically, if you are going to bring the Hellhound, I would need to make a token just in case it gets involved in combat.
Okay. I wouldn't want to be involved in combat, but I want to be like near me, but like not fighting.
Okay, it could try to.
I wouldn't want to. I would be like, I don't want you to be in combat, but I don't want you also out of my sight.
Let me see. The So I'm just looking at the stat block. It doesn't say that it illuminates enough for it to like light up anything. So I'd say since it's such a dim light, it wouldn't be like a torch or anything like that. Yeah, it doesn't really specify that it illuminates anything, so I'd say that it's still pitch black in the tunnel for
Okay.
the sake of combat.
Okay, I would move up anyway.
Okay.
And I would attack.
All right. Do you have dark vision by any chance?
No.
Okay, so it'd be a disadvantage for the attacks.
Okay.
Yep, 21 still hits that. Alright. 12 misses.
I would spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll roll again because I forgot to do disadvantage on that one.
All good. Yep. Twenty hits. And 19 hits as well.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. So with that attack, this guy comes in with a volley of punches, kicks, and staff attacks, and the first direwolf falls.
Woo!
Nice.
All right, Lastian.
All right, I'm trudging forward. I was gonna do something else, but everything's dying around me. I'm gonna take 2 shots at Monster Direwolf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm assuming a 30 hits.
Yeah. Do you have dark vision?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so then you're fine. Yeah, 30 hits.
Okay. And designate him for Slayer's Prey.
The direwolf.
Yeah. So I'll just apply it on this attack.
Okay.
17.
All right, and with that one, you shoot it, and it goes limp.
Oh, damn. Okay. And that concludes my turn.
All right. Top of the round.
I will attempt to grapple.
All right.
Ooh.
Let me just double check how that works. I always forget.
I think it's just
I think it's
Strength.
contested, contested
Oh, yeah?
strength, basically.
Okay. Yeah. So make a strength check. Yeah, you make an athletics check, and I make either acrobatics or athletics. Use acrobatics.
You want me to do athletics or just strength?
Athletic.
That's why I've been doing like athletic.
It wrote it in the wrong chat. There we go.
Okay. He manages to get out of the way of your grapple. He breaks free.
Oh, that's it for me then.
All right. Yeah, your turn.
Okay, so are gonna go up here. Is this unnatural darkness? Sorry, I missed that.
Not from what you can tell.
Okay, so I'm able to see through here.
If you have dark vision, you can. It's just a
Yes.
dark tunnel. Yeah.
Okay. So because I don't have the cone on, are there anything up here that I can see?
No.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack this little guy.
Yeah, I just didn't want to make a never-ending tunnel. I didn't
That's
think
fine.
you guys would go too far up.
That's what you think. I'm jogging down.
24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
9 damage.
All right.
Gonna go again.
Mm-hmm.
23.
That hits.
That is hard. 13 damage.
Okay.
And I end my turn.
All right. That's his turn. Use a. Let's see. In his panic, he's going to fire off 3 more bolts at disadvantage at both of you. Just do 2 at Thea, 1 at Corhill. Oh, that's we're going to miss on Thea. That's also going to miss on Thea. And then the last one on Corhill. That might hit, so I'm going to re-roll for a disadvantage. So the first one's lower. Does 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. So in panic, you see him fire off with his crossbow. You notice too he has some kind of mechanism on the crossbow that auto reloads for him. As he fires them off in his panic, he begins to bolt, and you can both take a reaction and see if you could catch him or whatever you guys want to do.
Can I try that grapple again?
Sure can. So just another athletics check, and I'll make a acrobatics again. Okay.
There we go.
This time, as he runs, you grab his legs, and he kind of falls to the ground. You pummel him down.
Sweet. I will just hold him and allow the smarter, more charismatic party members to interrogate.
I like this. I got the spells just for this.
1 second, switch up the music. Okay.
To calm and interrogation music.
Okay,
Laucian will walk up and ask him again. Reveal yourself to us. Don't make me go the hard way with this.
There's torches in my bag.
Huh? That's not what I asked. Who are you?
Reveal myself. It's dark in here. I have torches in my bag.
I grab a torch from his bag.
I'm gonna light my own torch and walk forward.
Okay, so you guys both light torches.
Yeah, I like the one from his bag specifically, not my own.
Okay. As you kind of sift through his bag, you just see regular adventuring supplies. You notice he has something close to Finn's tools in his bag. You see Tinker's tools. But you find the torches he was speaking of.
Finn fired a firebolt at one of his buddies.
What's
Does
that?
he have any rations?
He has 3 rations.
Oh, God.
I take 2 and leave him 1.
Considering that I'm in front and I'm front and center, can I grab the rations first? Because by the time that guy would run up to the front.
Yep, I mean, that's true. I mean, if you want first dibs, Corhill and Thea would technically get them first, followed by Finn,
I
and
mean, I'm not gonna take the dude's food. He didn't
Yeah.
Rob
want
him
to
blind.
fight. Yeah,
You guys are ruthless.
yeah. I'm gonna leave his.
Leave him
thing.
in the dark with
I'm
no
just gonna
food.
take one of the
I
torches
left
and
him
light
one
it as Finn approaches.
as
Smir's second guessing why he's with this party.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take an arrow, and after we're done grabbing what we need from the bag, I'm just gonna close it shut with the arrow, so that
Okay.
no one can get in the bag.
you hear him kind of rummaging around on the floor as Corhel sort of has him pinned. He says, "Ugh, you killed my beast."
We asked you a question. Care to answer it yet? I can make this easy if you won't answer.
Do your worst.
Fine. I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
He kind of raises his head for a moment. What is this?
I told you. You don't want to tell us the truth? We'll make you tell the truth. And point towards other party members and say, take a shot. See what he has to say.
Where are you going?
Alright, so he has to make a charisma saving throw to see if he is affected by the zone.
Yes, yeah.
He also can choose to unanswer or avoid answering questions, unless you try and pry it out of him. Yeah, he gets a 10, so I'm sure that fails. But
The DC is a 13, yeah.
yeah, okay. Sorry, what did you ask, Leslie?
Where
Or
are you
Baltimore?
going?
I was trying to find Welda.
Who's that?
She's a part of my crew.
How'd you lose her?
She left the encampment to go scouting.
She went this way?
Yes,
How long ago?
it's been a few hours now.
Well, we've been walking down this tunnel for a while. And... Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say to Lao Sheng, a whisper to him and say, remember that pile of bodies we saw back there? Wasn't there someone in that pile?
What does this guy look like?
He's a dwarf, right?
So now that the tunnel's illuminated, you can kind of see him better. Yeah, you see a dwarf in his probably, in the equivalent in human years, probably in his mid-50s or so. He has two long braids of orange hair and a big, long, fiery beard. He has goggles on the top of his forehead.
Yeah,
Don't
I think
tell me
Finn
he-
just attacked one of his brethren.
Don't tell me he's an Amarindar dwarf.
I'm gonna continue talking to him. Well, I hate to say this, but the only thing that we saw walking down these tunnels, and we've been walking for about a day now, is some weird mind creatures, and there was a good amount of corpses in their domain.
I told her not to go on her own.
So, we know where you were going. Where are you coming from?
You mentioned you had a crew. What's this crew?
I'm not telling you anything.
What's your name?
He kind of puts his face back into the ground.
Well, why don't
The
we
lady
tell
asked you a question.
Why don't we tell you a little bit about ourselves?
I tried tickling him.
Okay, I'm gonna stop her
So
from
weird.
doing that. I'm gonna stop her from
Oh,
doing that.
weird.
Hold
This is a
on,
weird.
Sky.
This is a weird good cop, bad cop. I'm over here questioning him. She's over here tickling him.
Hold on, Sky. Let's not do anything crazy. We're just having a conversation here. Sorry, there's a cat jumping all over the place.
The forests out here are crazy. Cats everywhere.
So we're just an adventuring party. Oh my god, stop.
This forest cat.
Gideon wants it to get tickled.
This
Meanwhile-
forest cat is just going nuts. I apologize.
Meanwhile, Ember's back there just pooping out charcoal.
Mom,
We're
there's
an
another
adventuring
one.
party that we're stopping some crazed metal in our realm from causing a big war. And we traced it down here. And I'm sure you know of Ilsenstein?
He's not really fazed by the name, but as you kind of describe yourselves, he kind of looks at you for a moment, and you see his kind of eyebrow raise for a second, and then furrow quickly, and he says, "Fuck."
Okay.
What?
You heard of us or something?
You look a little
Just kill me.
startled.
I know what you do to those that you oppose of. I'm not telling you anymore. You could just kill me like the rest.
Are
I go in for
you-
the tickling.
Listen, pal.
I stopped
I don't know.
Sky again.
Okay, well, Sky, if you guys want to, if Sky really wants to, Sky can try and make an athletics check to see if she can push through your athletics check or acrobatics check, Jeremy.
I have to do athletics or acrobatics.
Sorry, you can do acrobatics or athletics. Jeremy has to do strictly athletics. I'm just reading grapple now.
I'm gonna ask him another question when this is done.
If he's not laughing from the tickles.
Yes.
All right,
Of course.
Orlando, what'd you get? Athletics check. Okay, damn.
And I'm going to tell Sky, can you stop? You're going to ruin all of our diplomatic relations here. I've seen you do it before, and stop trying to sabotage us. And I'm going to turn back to him.
Diplomatic relations. I just figured, this would be. People tend to want to stop tickling, and they say what you want to say.
When was the last time that's worked for you?
Worked with the children at the monastery.
Oh,
Even they
boy.
hated you.
Some adults too.
Yikes.
Sky calmly explains this as Lorlemere is currently grappling her.
I'm just going to facepalm and I'm going to say, listen, I can only hold my friends back so much. And I know that you might have heard something about us. And as you can see, there's just some interesting personalities in our group. And there have been plenty of... I'm new here, and I've already seen at least 3 misunderstandings go south. So this can go well for you, or it can go like the rumors that you've heard. So why don't you just let us know where you're from, a little bit about your crew. Are you with Ilsenstein? Are you against Ilsenstein? If you're against Ilsenstein, I can almost guarantee you that we're on the same page.
You can't guarantee anything. Not while that archer's right there. And he kind of nods to Lausian.
Oh, are you one of those?
What, me?
Are you one of those, what were the people called that, Lausian hates?
Amarindar dwarves.
Are you one
Don't-
of those Emerendar dwarves?
I was kind of born into it.
But,
Meaning you're not into it now?
Listen, I just take orders. The rest doesn't concern me. If you want to kill anybody, then you should kill our leaders. And if you do keep me alive, then I could take you to all of them, because they're all here.
And who are your leaders? You still take orders from Valangrim? That filthy rat?
No. I take orders from about 8 people below him. I've never even met Falangrim.
And who are those people?
Well, I report straight from Raxil.
Raxil. Ugh. So this is deeper than I thought then.
Listen, I'm from Iron Point. I don't know Falangrim, I don't even know Raxel personally. I'm just a soldier. But
They
I know
all
what
say
you.
that.
Listen, I can take you straight to them. As long as I get to live.
And why should I trust you? The same way my people trusted yours? Right before you killed them.
We're not all the same. I was born in the kingdom. That's just our
Everyone
way of
says.
life.
Everyone says they're not the same. You're all the same. All of you. From Phalangrim to Helga. You're all the same.
Boy, how did you think your city was so grand? Do you think you built it yourselves? That was dwarf land before you.
So what? You justify that to murder a whole city because we were on your land? In case you've forgotten, we were the diplomatic ones, not you. Don't try to take the high road now with strangers. We both know what happened. Don't lie.
You were diplomatic after taking our land and killing our people long before we started killing yours. It was only when we went to Queen Mab that's when we got power. Enough power to fight back.
And now enough power to take over.
That's up to you. And that's up to our leaders. I'm just a soldier, so kill me and be done with it. Or I could bring you straight to all the leaders. And you could get your revenge. As long as I get out of here.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check.
Are your leaders involved with this whole Ilsen sign business?
Well, first, Corhill, you don't think he has any reason to lie, as he's currently face
Gotcha.
down into the ground. No, of course not. We're here to siege Mycelona. Philangrim wants the crown of Kronos.
The fool king still after artifacts to try and increase his own power. Tell
Not
me,
artifacts, it's armor. And you'd be after it too if you knew what it was capable of.
foolish one. I am not overwhelmed with such thoughts of greed like you dwarves.
Greed. You're hell-bent on vengeance. Careful, boy. It's a long, dark road.
When I have traveled for 3 years because of you. Tell me, Ulfengar, Eberk, Thoradin, Orsic, Gunlada, all here?
Aye. They're all here.
I'm
Philandrin isn't.
gonna grab him by the collar, pick him up, then take me to him.
He looks to the rest of you, and then back to Lausian. I can take you to them, but you gotta give me your word that I get out of here.
Dwarf, you know I can make no such promise.
Then I can't either.
If you hold your end of the bargain, I will spare you. If this is a trap, however, you will die quicker than you can blink.
It's no trap. Do what you want.
You're a dwarf. You're an Amarindar dwarf at that. You people are all about traps.
This, I promise you, is no trap. They're all there. They're in a barracks. I could get you in there if you all pretend that you're my prisoner. We have an encampment there. We have 4,000 dwarves ready to storm Mycelona.
How are you planning on convincing whoever there that you were able to capture all of us?
9 fierce fighters, that is.
And me as well. They'll know me the second that I walk in there. You know that. And you know
Well-
Philandrin will have my head the second that he finds out. So how do you plan on making this work?
I could hide you pretty easily.
You all just said that there's a pile of corpses back there. Who knows how many belong to my men? I could say that you all took out the rest of us and I was the only survivor.
So you, the sole survivor, captured 9 fierce warriors.
Listen,
I don't know,
Yes.
Corhill, does this seem believable to you? It's sounding more and more like a trap to me.
I do feel that he's telling the truth. However, I feel that this plan is doomed to right from the start.
If he's telling the truth, and that there is 4,000 dwarves, and that all of Philandrim's brothers and sisters have gathered here, then this is much bigger than we all think.
it's true. All the clans united under Flamgrim's orders. We're all here. We have siege equipments provided by the spy master of Belkarth. Drill machines that can pierce from underground.
Is there no way to sneak in to this barracks?
It'd be hard. It's past this this chasm. There's only one real way to get across, and that's through the bridge.
Remind me, in terms of the height of where we currently are, how tall are the ceilings?
It's uneven, but give or take about 40, 50 feet.
Probably too low to fly.
Yeah, you know that these are kind
Yeah.
of man-made tunnels, so the space is kind of a bit smaller, especially since the dwarves made them.
I look to the rest of the party, those that have things like spells and disguises and stuff. What do you think? Is there enough of spells and disguises and whatnot for all of us, or is it no point of even going that route?
If we kill one of these guys, I'm covered.
So your plan would be to kill this guy and take his identity.
Well, one of them doesn't need to be him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, and it shakes me to the core even thinking this. But somehow, some way, we need to keep him alive if this is true.
I'm in your zone of truth. All I can say is the truth.
This is true.
I have more information too, if that means anything.
Of course it does.
What sort of
Let's start with your
information?
name.
I don't care for his name.
My name's
But I
Kurt.
do.
What is your name?
My name's Kurdak.
I'm assuming that Laucian still has him by the collar. I'm just gonna pull him away, keeping one hand on his shoulder, making sure he's not gonna make a break for it or anything. Just to kind of show that we're not going to do anything, brash.
At the same time, I'm going to get off of Sky and help her up.
Okay. He slowly reaches for his bag, and if you guys let him, he kind of puts it behind him.
What was his name again?
Kurdak.
Kurt. Okay. I thought it was Kodak.
I love
I
your
was
cameras.
confused. I was confused by the gift.
Does the name sound familiar to me?
Kurdak? It does. It just sounds like a ordinary dwarf name. And you kind of take a profile on him. He doesn't seem to. His equipment doesn't seem to be anything. I guess like higher rank. His armors are pretty ordinary. You sifted through his backpack, or at least Corhill did, but you know that his belongings are kind of just ordinary things. He doesn't seem to be a higher up officer. So you kind of have the feeling he is just a regular soldier. Unlike Helga, who was pretending to be somebody else.
I don't think we could all pass in disguises. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't have any disguises.
Then we ought to come up with a new plan then. And when we do, I'll tell you as much as I know. But until then, I want to be reassured that this one, and he points at Lord Lemire, won't turn me into, or won't steal my spirit and turn himself into me.
Hey, who told you I could do that? I'm gonna look around shiftily.
Rumors.
I see.
Right. Last I heard, you infiltrated Stonewatch Keep, killed the Blood Priest, took her appearance, and the rest of the people scouting finally found the corpse of the Blood Priest in a snowbank.
Those are interesting rumors for sure.
Aye, and word travels fast here. So you ought to come up with a better plan. Or hope this one doesn't fail. And a word of advice. Try to cover up your tracks more. Leaving corpses here and there. They'll be found. You have to dispose of them properly.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a quick glance
No.
over at Ulrich.
Yeah, I was just gonna say some of us aren't as tactful as others.
Know this, dwarf. I'm gonna leave the body of one of your leaders to find, and so on and so forth, until there's none left.
It's fine by me. I have no love in my heart for any of them.
I do
I'm
have
just
one more
trying to
question.
survive just like we all are.
You people wanted a war, and you're gonna get one.
We just wanted our homes back.
And thanks to you, I have nothing left.
And thanks to your people, lots of dwarves have no homes. War is unending. There'll never be a conclusion. You ought to make peace, elf.
Peace. You expect me to believe your words? Peace? Were you peaceful when you were killing my people? Slaughtering them? Was that peaceful?
I've dealt with elves my whole life. I lived far away from Arendar. You elves found my home and killed my family too. So I joined the army, I learned how to fight, and now I'm here. So don't talk to me about vengeance, boy.
We spent years, a lifetime on that land. We did not do anything to anybody. We lived peacefully on our end, living off the land. But that wasn't enough for you, was it?
Aye. I'm sure you thought your own people were peaceful. I assure you they weren't.
I know my family. You don't. Do not try to speak ill of the dead, or you will soon join them. Watch your tone, dwarf.
I'm ready to join my family whenever.
Bless you.
All right, clearly, you two are going to be best friends moving forward. So I just have one more question for you. What do you have to gain from helping us right now? I mean, clearly, there's no love lost between you and our group member here.
Well, my life is a start.
Right.
You gave me your word that I'd survive this if I kept my end of the bargain.
Correct. But what do you have to gain in terms of us betraying your generals?
Nothing, really. I'm just here for following orders. The sooner I return to the Feywild, the better.
Understood.
Bless you.
I still don't trust him.
I agree with Finn.
I don't trust you either. You killed my wolves before you even saw me.
Sorry. I'm afraid of the dark. I probably should have told you that beforehand.
Oopsies.
Well, I'm going to pull out my disguise kit, and I'm gonna start looking for things that would make me look like one of these dwarves.
Okay. As you're kind of searching for things, all you see are like rocks and dirt.
In my
And,
disguise kit?
Oh, you're trying to. I thought you were looking for things around you to make yourself look like a.
No, I've.
What do you
You got in that
I
disguise
was like,
kid, dude.
wait, who did a hot swap of my disguise kit?
You got that disguise
Sky?
kid, dude. Holy.
I'm looking at you,
Disguise-
Sky.
Disguise dog shit in your disguise kit.
Do you have any magical means to like kind of shrink yourself?
No.
I
Okay.
can.
So you can make your hair a bit more curly and your well, I think you have a clean face, so you could probably give yourself a curly beard as well. But you're still quite tall as you're a half elf. It looks promising from the back, but when Lorlamir turns around, you see very clearly it's Lorlamir.
Maybe you can put on like, I don't know, like a dress or something, and to cover your and just like crawl on your knees,
Shave your legs and speak in a high-pitched tone.
and you'll hide the back end of your legs.
If you wear a dress, I think you'd look more inconspicuous than you already do.
How tall is this Beastmaster?
He's a bit under 5 feet.
I'm gonna feed the cats. What's up?
Alright. I'm use the bathroom real quick.
He's too tall for me to do my disguise, which I can change my height. I
This
can
is
only
all
go
just
within
assuming. It's all assuming that where we have to go is along the way, right?
Uh-huh.
Whether I make the trip alone or you join, I need to do this.
Don't
I made
worry.
a promise to my dying brother.
Hmm.
I can't break that promise now.
Family promises always hold us back, don't they? They hold us to something, they ground us.
You don't even know the half of it.
One day, maybe we shall have a drink over it. I'm with you on this venture.
If I live to that day, in case it hasn't been made clear, this is the last mission that I will ever undertake, and if it means the death of me, then so be it.
Just a thought, but maybe we don't have to take them on head on. Maybe we can incite a battle between, instigate the things in Mycelona to attack the dwarves. They'll duke it out. We'll hang back, and when before they get to the ground, we swoop in and do what we need to do in all the chaos.
Yeah, but 4,000-ish dwarves is a lot.
I'm back.
But maybe those 4,000 dwarves and those mind flayers can just, duke it out, kill each other off, and we'll just come in and when both their forces are down.
If I may chime in, you have two options here. We kill, or you kill, all the dwarven leaders, and the dwarves are stranded there. But at least we don't siege the city and take the armor. Or you can skip all the dwarves, let us siege the city, and you'd have a much easier time getting into Mycelona.
I hate the idea, but I say we let the dwarves do some of the heavy lifting.
That's what I was thinking.
They can open the gates for us.
Kurdak kind of looks to you, Lausian. Boy, there won't be a better time, except right now, where everyone you want vengeance on will be in the same spot.
I've
And
waited for.
on top of that, you'd have the advantage if you can manage to sneak into the barracks.
And think of all the songs that I'll be able to write about this tale of revenge.
Dwarf, I've waited for this moment for 3 long years. This is my destiny.
Then we ought to go to the barracks then. They're all there. Minus Helga and Falangrim, but Ulfengar and all the lords, all the kings, are all there. You have my word on that.
I'm gonna look to the group and say, I know that this is not exactly what we have come here for. But if you are with me, raise your hand now and join me in this battle. We cannot sit idly by and wait for Falangrim to murder these people. Not again. I won't allow it.
I've already got the first verse. I'm in.
I know what sort of quest you're on, so I'm in.
Breezy.
I hate that.
I love it. That was the best.
I hate
How do
that.
That's
I get
really
that
good.
chain though?
I got blacksmith's tools.
Just put a bike chain around you. It's good enough. I look over towards Bran and shrug as I put my hand up.
As you turn around, you see his hand already up, and he slyly winks at you as you raise yours.
I say, I want us all to survive. It's been really fun on these adventures, so I'm in.
I'm in. My steel defender gives a little snort of approval.
You turn to Eldrea and Randall, and they kind of shrug and slowly raise their hands.
So I'm assuming that everyone said yes, including Aster.
Yeah, Aster as well.
My friends, you have no idea what this means to me. Despite what this dwarf is thinking in his head, we can do it. We can take them down. I have faith in us.
He kind of shrugs. I mean, I never said you couldn't do it, but
I'm gonna say, shh. He's trying to do a thing right now.
I think what we need is just a really good distraction for the rest of the soldiers while we slip into the barracks and get them all in that one tent, I guess. Maybe we can do what we've done in the past, like that loud stone thingy thrown very far away.
I mean, I can cause quite a ruckus.
I've got the bear to provide a distraction too. The legendary brown bear.
That's true. That probably would be an even better distraction.
The only problem is that once this distraction wears out, they're gonna come looking for us.
Maybe not for the brown bear, though. I mean, maybe they just think it's a very confused bear.
They won't survive the brown bear.
A
We
very
know.
confused bear.
We know the tales of brown bear. And I'm gonna point to Kordak. And I'm assuming you've heard the tales too.
Sure.
I like the brown bear idea. So the brown bear could be just like our huge distraction, and then we could slip into the tent and the battle begin.
If your leaders are dead, who do the dwarves answer to? Are they all like you and they are just going to go about their lives, or will some seek vengeance?
I can't speak for anyone but myself. I'm not sure, really.
We met one like you before.
And he's probably dead, isn't he?
Maybe.
Once they find out we were behind this, and I was behind this, they'll come for us, for all of us. They won't stop until we're dead.
Even if we kill their leaders?
Whoever's left, they won't quit.
Landgrim and Helga will be the only leaders left, but they'll probably look to restore some kind of order, get new kings of the kingdoms, but that's just my guess.
Other than that, Orphalangrim will just migrate all of the different kingdoms together and control one large one. This is what he wants, isn't it?
All I know is he wants that fucking armor.
I can guarantee that once the other leaders are dead, Orphalangrim will control the force on his own. And if we don't stop that before it gets to that point, we're in for one hell of a ride.
Landgrim and Helga isn't here, but the rest of them are. There's 4,000 dwarves, but that's only half of Landgrim's army.
I mean, we can slaughter 4,000 dwarves on our own, but given the opportunity, would they choose a life outside of these walls, so to speak?
To be completely honest, some probably wouldn't. Some might. You said you already had this exchange with another dwarf. May I remind you that we're all not one mind. We're all capable of thinking. Some of us have had poor experiences with elves such as yourself.
But you are ruled by fear. And fear is not something that is easily broken. That's the problem here. Valangrim's kingdom and those of his siblings are all built on fear, threats, violence.
I'd say that you're getting awfully close to that yourselves. So be careful what path you tread on, or you might just follow the same one as the person you hate.
I learned very quickly along my path for vengeance that in order to enact vengeance, you need to mimic, at times, the actions of your enemy.
Aye, it's an endless cycle. And you'll never find peace that way.
That we can agree on. But I must try.
You see Kordak kind of reach for his crossbow now, and just kind of strap it back. So what's the plan?
Maybe with the chaos with that brown bear will create and us killing all of their leaders, the whole group will be in disarray, and maybe that's our time to try to sneak into Mycelona and get a head start and make sure that they don't get the crown. But also take down Ilsenstein.
Doesn't this one want to kill all the leaders first? And he kind of points to Lausian.
I do.
What if, this is a long shot, but what if we cause a distraction, we storm the leaders, we kill the leaders, I turn into one of the leaders and start the attack.
Ooh, I like that one. That would work well.
I could also turn into one of the other leaders. We can make sure the distraction is bought.
Make sure that one of you turn into Ulfengar. If you don't kill me, I can show you which one that is when you're done with them.
Okay, I think that works.
So brown bear, then kill leaders, then transform, then attack with the army, and then we sneak.
That might work. Now I understand how you managed to kill the Blood Priest.
Now I have another suggestion / question. What if Uranium, or whatever that guy's name is, wrote a letter saying that he wants all of you dwarves to have a good life and live amongst yourselves somewhere.
They'd say it's awfully suspicious, especially with us already knowing a bit about yourselves, that you're able to take control of the corpses of your enemies.
I see. Okay, so we won't do that part then. But everything else seems solid. I can also cause a lot of chaos in a large group of people. So once you summon the brown bear and they gather, I can make everybody very confused for a while.
Well, there is one animal I can summon, much larger than the brown bear.
Ooh.
For those of you who recall when Mimi was here with us, the way that I can conjure animals is based on what I've seen. I could conjure an Allosaurus, or a Plesiosaurus.
Will that be able to fit though in this tunnel?
I could conjure it right before we enter. It depends.
Just don't want it to collapse on us.
Unfortunately, I left my exact measurements for its height in my other bag.
Out of game though, would that cause like a collapse?
You have no clue. Potentially.
Maybe we'll stick with brown bear.
Yeah, I think brown bear might be safer for all of us. Plus, he's shown to be a really good fighter. I think he can make a really good long distraction.
Do you say, Kordak? Can you deliver?
Probably. I could show you at least where they are.
I look to the Endlord and ask them to give their input.
Um,
I think we just don't move ahead and we'll scout and we'll get more information.
Tell me one thing, Kordak, before we begin. Have the lords started fighting over gold, power, and land yet?
Not yet. Azrael promises all sorts of things. That's why they trust him.
He will bring you nothing but pain. You must know this.
Oh, I'm sure of it. But what power do I have?
If all of you just refused and didn't blindly follow, things might be different. Things could be different.
so I have a quick question for you, Brennan.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that I don't have a 5th level spell yet. And I was supposed to get one last time I leveled, but I couldn't choose which one I wanted. Is it too metagamey for me to choose it right now and choose the perfect one to get us to through what we need to get through?
I'm not even the DM. That feels meta.
Perfect.
Well, did you? Sorry, you didn't choose one yet.
I didn't choose one, no.
Well, um, well, I mean, you knew you'd be sneaking into somewhere, so I mean, I'd say you could probably take it, since Lord Lemire would know that they're sneaking into my Salona. But instead, you're sneaking into this dwarf barracks, so yeah, I'd allow it.
Okay. Actually, guys, I just thought about something. I actually have the perfect spell for this scenario.
Oh God.
Oh, really? Where did that?
What is it?
Why didn't you tell us this sooner?
It's a brand new spell. I just thought of it. This spell allows me to change the appearance of any number of creatures you can see within range. I can give each target I choose a new illusionary appearance. The spell disguises physical appearance as well as clothing, armor, weapons, and equipment. I can make each creature seem 1 foot shorter or taller and appear thin, fat, or in between. I can't change a target's body type, so I must choose a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to me. The spell lasts for 8 hours, unless I choose to cancel it using 6 seconds.
Wow, that sounds perfect. You should have said so sooner.
I just remembered. That I had this at my
How
disposal.
long? How long does it last?
8 hours.
It's almost like something I got when I was as a spell when I was a boy.
Wait, you had access to 5th level magic as a boy?
My
Imagine
family's
you-
very advanced. I have disguise self. It only lasts an hour though, not 8.
Okay. With this new plan, which is much better, um, Kordak just is kind of stood there, waiting for whatever you guys are trying to do. What do you guys plan? Do you guys go forward?
Well, I can cast the spell.
Okay. So what are you making everybody look like?
I want to bring to your attention that Ulrich and I are like 7 feet tall, and shrinking us down by 1 foot is still only going to make us 6 feet tall.
You guys could be
I'm
prisoners.
so excited for that.
It's much more believable that like a bunch of us captured 2 big dudes, and we can make you look different.
Oh, make us bigger, and then you can say you captured some ogres.
So you captured a
Bigger
giant.
ogres.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
So you captured a giant. See how that works.
I speak giant too.
Oh, perfect.
So what does the giants look like?
That's a
Big.
good. That's
Bald,
big and tall.
big, hairy.
What if you say I'm like the fire giant's son or something?
Are you gonna make them look like fire giants?
I don't. Oh, actually. Oh, why don't we turn you guys into those the blue guys? Wait, were those guys also small?
What blue guys? Oh, the Duro?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like 3-4 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
They were actually smaller than dwarves.
How big was the fire giant?
He was a large creature, so a
And
lot. Sure.
What about those like mind flayer things that we just fought? Were those
Yeah, those are medium-sized creatures, so they
but were
probably be
they the same basic arrangement of limbs?
minus the tentacles. Yeah.
So I can put spots where we sliced the tentacles off.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, those 2 are going to be those creatures, like bigger versions of them, I guess, with the tentacles sliced off. And then,
Sorry, what was the creature again?
remember those things that we just killed? Those mind things in the other room?
No.
Oh, in the other room,
Yeah.
those were like insects. Those were like really small.
Oh, sorry. What did you think I was talking about?
I thought you were talking about like mind flayers, like the purple dudes with tentacles.
That's what I thought too.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
There'll be mind flayers with tentacles sliced off, and then
Okay.
we'll just be. Well, everybody can choose their own appearance. You can make requests.
Actually, the fire giants are 15 feet. Sorry, they're not large creatures. They're huge creatures.
Yeah, I remember them taking up a lot of space on the map, or the one dude taking up a lot.
Yeah.
What if I have Ulrich jump on my shoulders?
I was gonna say.
All right. Well,
All
I'm
right.
gonna make myself look like a just a regular bearded dwarf that looks like the corpses that I saw in the other room.
Okay. And I'm assuming the rest of the people who are around 5-6 feet, same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I be a baby dwarf?
Bib.
Well, you could grow a foot, and you'd be kind of a smaller dwarf, but still around dwarf size.
Alright. Can you transform my mechanical steel defender to look like an actual animal?
Sure. Yeah, I'll turn it into one of the direwolf
What's the spell called?
seeming.
Semen.
Semen. Semen. I see.
Yeah.
Can you
Um.
make my hellhound puppy look like a direwolf puppy?
I suppose so. Yeah. There's no limit to how many things I can change. It's
Mhm.
just anything within the range.
Just keep a note that it's not completely like like they have to make an investigation check to see if you pass or not. So there's still a chance that this could fail. Just keep that in mind.
That's only if they use an action to inspect.
Judging from the like presence of guards and dwarves there, you can safely assume that they'd probably try and inspect you before entering.
Okay.
So I mean, you could use a lucky and stuff, but I just want to let you know that like it's not like 100% this is gonna work plan.
Okay. but
And
it's
maybe
probably
that's
better
when
than whatever
Brown
we were
Bear
gonna do.
2 comes in play.
Yeah, we should probably still distract them.
All right, is that the plan?
Down for that.
I'm down for the plan.
Me too.
All right.
Seems
Okay.
like our best choice.
All right, so you guys begin walking past the two fallen direwolves on the rest of the tunnel. Up ahead in the distance now, I'd say another 20 minutes or so of a walk. You see in the distance what seems to be a moving light source. It's an orange hue. And it sort of looks to be like a light at the end of the tunnel, but there's these bouncing flames. And as you get closer, I'm not sure if you guys want to stealth or not, but as you're disguised as dwarves. But Kordak kind of mentions, "We're near."
I would stealth.
Okay, so you guys could roll stealth checks then. I'm just rolling for the group of NPCs that you guys have with you, so they all look out good.
Uh-oh.
Corhill never has any luck with
Nah.
stealth rolls, I feel like.
I mean, it's to be fair, it shouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
I'm a 7-foot tall barbarian.
It's nat 20, baby.
Channel your
There you
inner
go.
Surbeck.
Yeah.
True.
Plus 85 to sneak.
Surbeck
Okay.
is honestly the stealthiest plate wearer in existence.
Guy's like 85 feet tall. Nat 20.
Quiet as a mouth. Not a mouth.
A mouth. Quiet as a
Quiet
mouth.
as-
Quiet as a quiet
Why
mouth.
does it mouth? Why is it as a zipped mouth? Shh.
All right, so you see now the kind of source of these bouncing flames. You see a large group of humanoid figures that are moving away from you, so not in the direction that you're kind of stealthing. You see that the dancing flames are torches in their hands as they are illuminating up the tunnel.
How many of them are there?
You count about 10. Getting closer to them, you kind of see where they're traveling to. Maybe about 20 feet from where they're currently positioned, you see this large crevice with a rope bridge spanning across. And by the time you kind of get there and you can kind of see this, the 10 of them are kind of now traversing the bridge. With them, notably, you see 3 mind flayers with arms tightly tied together. Each of them are blindfolded and gagged.
Noting that, I'm also going to blindfold and gag my friends. And say,
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
So Corhill and Ulrich, you guys are currently blindfolded, and you have a gag in your mouth.
I smile.
Who am I sneaking next to at the moment? Like, who would be the closest person?
Actually, how tall is Lausian? Because you'd probably also have to be disguised as a mind flayer.
Let me pull that up. I am, hold up, 6 feet.
Okay, so yeah, you too. Even with 5 feet, I think you'd still be a bit taller than the average dwarf. So, just so you're not kind of getting any suspicious glances, I'm assuming Lord Lemire would also turn you into a mind flayer.
Sure.
Ooh.
Okay, so currently you're not sure, Lausian, as you're also blindfolded and gagged.
Oh, whoops. Never mind.
It's funny because I wrote this out before I knew what your plan was, so the group ahead of you had the same idea.
Uh-oh. They didn't
So-
make it out. Uh-oh.
You also notice that before the rope bridge, you see on the side facing you a spiked fence. Atop of each of the spikes are heads of various illithid, put up to intimidate any intruders. And you see on the other side of this crevice the large encampment that instantly, as soon as you see it, you know that Kordak's been telling the truth, that probably around 4,000 soldiers are stationed here. It's very large encampments, various tents, various sigils as well. Lausian, you'd be the only one to recognize them, but you would know each of the clans are indeed here, so you know that Kordak's also speaking the truth on that. But you see Bright Axe's sigil, you see Umathoan, you see Hammergate, Emerindar, and Iron Point amongst the banners.
Deep Kingdom as well.
Deep Kingdom as well, yeah. So you would know that Eberk is also here. Kind of surrounding all the clans, you see the various armors and colors that each clan wears. Actually, you're blindfolded, so you don't see any of this. But
I wonder what's going on.
let's just say before you're blindfolded, you're able to see this, and then you're abruptly bound and gagged. You all see this too. Surrounding kind of these tents are these large steampunk tanks with large siege drills attached to the front of them. You count about 8 in total. So this is probably what Kordak was mentioning when he said that the Spymaster was lending these vehicles to the dwarves to kind of siege the city. Even greater in the distance, you actually see the across this kind of water source. You see in the middle of this lake an aisle. On that aisle is these black obsidian walls, made from all sorts of spikes and kind of these jagged curves. You assume this to be Mycelona. Atop of Mycelona itself, you see in the front gate these 2 torches that light this purple hue. I had art for this. Let me see if I still have it. Nope, I do not have it. I have no idea where it went. But yeah, you see this kind of monstrous fortress in the middle of this center, this aisle in the middle of a lake. So you know that they're kind of planning some kind of battle, some kind of siege here. As you approach the gate, you see that the group ahead of you has been allowed entry. Kordak kind of turns to you and says, I'll try to do as much talking, but yeah, you're a part of my crew. We were out scouting for Welda, and we were encountered by mind flayers, and they killed the rest of us. You got it?
In Dwarvish, I say, yep.
I nod.
I'm gonna nod while also threatening him with body movements.
Okay, so you start shimmying a bit in your bindings.
Yeah.
The rest of you see Kordak looks a bit uneasy at the movement. Not because he's scared or intimidated, but just because he's a little bit weirded out. he quickly turns back around, and you guys continue through the bridge. In Dwarvish, for those who understand it, you see this guard kind of approach him in the spiked helmet. You hear him say, "Halt! Who are you?" And you hear returned Kurdak speak in Dwarvish. "I'm Kurdak. This is my crew. We went out searching for Welda. We found her dead. But we found these mind flayers." And he kind of inspects each of the mind flayers. I'm just going to roll an investigation check now. You hear him. Could join the rest in the fire. Kurdak kind of motions for you all to continue, and you guys manage to pass through the bridge. Once you get in, Kurdak kind of whispers to you, "Follow me, I'll take you to the barracks." As you're sort of brought through the encampment, you hear cheers coming from all the dwarves as they see more mind flayers kind of taken. And you see as well these kind of bonfires that's been set up throughout the camp. You see the charred corpses of some mind flayers being roasted. You hear, you see other mind flayers still alive, kind of squirming in place as they're being currently lit aflame. As you're kind of walking past these bonfires, one of the dwarves in the crowds approach you. "Hey, put them to the bonfire. Where are you taking them?" Kurdax just says, and he kind of looks to you, Lord Lemire.
Just one dude.
You're in a crowd, so think of Young and Dundas, but only one approached you so far.
I'm gonna cast suggestion,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say, these ones are special. We need to take them past here. So he has to successfully. He has to pass the DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
He says, "Okay," and you pass through. Kurdak kind of takes you to this large, kind of bigger than you'd expect for a dwarven fortress or a barracks. Kurdak kind of whispers to you, "We think this belonged to fire giants or something, but we have occupied it since." And you see two guards currently stationed there, and they kind of look a bit confused, seeing as there's 3 mind flayers in your group there. But they're not openly hostile. How do you guys approach this?
So we just have to sneak by these guys, right? Or not sneak, but get by these guys?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to sneak, but they seem to have spotted you as they look a bit confused from your arrival.
And it's 3 of them?
2 of them.
2 of them. And so we basically have to like get by these guys without them like tattling on us, right?
You assume.
Okay. Are there like lava pits to drop them down? Not
no.
them specifically, but are there like pits that lead down to lava?
No, not currently around you.
But like in this area, would there be?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be in the encampment, but it would be kind of around the encampment.
Okay, give me a second. Let me think about this. I'm gonna speak up to them in Dwarvish and say, "Hey, do you want to see which one of these fuckers fall down into the lava first? My bet's on this one." And I'm gonna give Ulrich a little kick.
I'm gagged, right?
Yeah, and blinded, and tied. Your arms are tied together.
It's a win-win.
You might actually like it.
Oh God. Okay, don't do it.
Gross.
I just muffle and I guess grunt.
And I'm gonna yell out at them in Dwarvish again. I'm gonna say, "Come on! If you don't want to bet, at least come watch."
The dwarves kind of look at each other, and they approach. My bet's on that one too.
And when he gets closer,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on him.
Oh shit! What's that do?
One humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature, or if none are within its reach.
Okay. Let me make a wisdom save. It's a 7.
Okay, so he fails.
All right. So a jagged metal iron crown appears above his head. You hear the other guard say, "What the hell is that?"
It's a part of the fun. And my plan is to kill the other guy.
Okay. You see him pull out his sword from his sheath. What do you do?
I'm gonna get the other guy to kill him.
Okay, so the two of them go at it. I'm gonna roll a d20. Let's just say 10 and above. The crowned dwarf wins. Okay, so the crowned dwarf wins. It just says that you use your action for subsequent turns to keep maintaining this charm. What do you do after the other dwarf dies?
How banged up does the dude look?
Well, he got an 18, so not very banged up. He was a lot stronger than the other one.
How much time would have gone by?
I'd say about 30 to 40 seconds.
Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna turn to Thea and say, would you like to finish this one off?
Would I hear this?
Yeah, you're there as well. But you're currently bound and gagged.
I'm gonna start like shaking about, making muffled noises to suggest that let me do it.
Would I know what that would mean?
I would assume. I'm gonna look around. Is there anybody else watching?
Not currently, but you're not too far away from the encampment, so.
How far back was the muffles? Like, do I know how close he was to me?
Lausian?
Yeah.
He's maybe about 10 feet away.
Like behind me or in front of me?
Let's just say behind you.
Okay.
I'm gonna say we don't have enough time. Make it quick.
I'm just gonna slouch. Stop muffling.
Okay.
And nod towards Thea.
I make it quick.
All right. So you come up behind the dwarf and just quickly slit his throat, and he kind of slumps down onto the ground and goes limp.
Yep.
Um,
Ooh, good thing is that there will be no blood.
okay. So there's currently a bit of blood coming from the other dwarf. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna try and pick up the bodies and put them over the bigger guys. The Mind Flayer guys on their shoulder, or somehow, so that way they can just carry them like a couple of packed meals.
You know that their arms are currently tied together, so they wouldn't be able to kind of support the weight.
I can't like have it so they're cradling the corpses like a backpack.
I'd say it'd be pretty hard because they're like limp bodies.
Could I like? Because I imagine we're binding them with rope. Can I like
Mhm.
undo the rope and redo it in a way where they're kind of like holding it with backpacks?
Yeah, I'd say you're able to do that.
Okay, so we'll take like a couple of minutes and do that then.
Okay. The rest of you kind of keep watch, and you see dwarves kind of passing by, but they don't seem to notice as the barracks is a bit out of the way. But you guys enter, and if you guys are still connected on map tools, I'll just align you to the barracks.
Sure am.
I figure it's best for me to use my spell slots to make sure this goes smoothly, because these spell slots aren't very useful in combat anyways.
Appreciate it.
Oh, and I would have like turned to I keep thinking Kodiak. What's his name again? Kurak?
Kordak.
Kurdak.
Kodak.
I'm gonna turn to
Moments.
Kordak. Oh God, you just told me, I already forgot. I'm gonna
Kurdak.
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 I'm gonna turn to Kurdak, and I'm gonna say,
Curtis.
sorry about this, as I'm tying his, like the other dwarves to our boys.
I mean, I don't even know those guys.
I'll shrug and just keep doing it then. Suit
Okay.
yourself.
So you guys enter in now. Feel free to rearrange yourselves, whoever wants to be in the front. But you guys see, as you step in, stairs that kind of lead upward.
I can't see anything.
Towards the front.
You gotta
Zoom
zoom out a
out.
bit.
Yeah.
I'll
I wanna be
kind of
somewhere in the
towards
middle.
front. I
Okay.
imagine
Yeah.
that the beefy boys are gonna have to be in the middle, because we're pretending that they're the prisoners.
Yeah.
This is the front, yeah?
Yeah, Kurdak will
Okay,
kind of be beside Lord Lemire as he's also doing some talking
So I
as he's
feel like I would have to be forward since I just slit someone.
Well, I mean, we walked after that happened, so there's been a while.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So you could be wherever
Ooh,
you
I'm
want.
frozen.
Not exactly. You killed them and then entered here. You know?
Right, but
it's
we wouldn't
like-
have to have like kept the same formation when she killed the guy.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Where did Thea
I
go?
I froze and I'm underneath the. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, I'm back at the train, by the way.
Oh, let me bring you here.
Split personality. He doesn't remember anything for now.
Yeah, Ulrich's still living at the train right now.
Yeah, he's just trapped.
I've had to
Oh,
pee
there
for
you
the
are.
last like 20 minutes, but I
Go
was
pee, yeah.
important in the thing. But I'll be right back.
Yeah, go pee.
stairs.
So, how's everyone's day?
Good. Currently
Chillin'.
creating a whole PDF, or sorry, PowerPoint.
For what?
Transgender Day of Visibility.
Oh, nice.
I'm back.
Yo. Okay. So yeah, you certainly currently see a set of stairs that kind of wrap around.
Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna hand each of the Mind Flayer guys, just so they have it in their hand,
Mhm.
a bolt so they can cut themselves loose if we can't get to it in like whatever situation we get ourselves into.
Sure. Okay.
So each
So we're
Keep
of
in
the
still
mind they're
guys,
gagged,
currently
right?
blinded as well.
right, but at least they can eventually get out if it get if it comes down to that.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess would it be like an action to unbind yourself?
Yeah, it would be an action. Um,
Probably an
it,
action and a bonus to like also take off the blindfold, right?
yeah, I'd say so.
But hopefully we'll be in a perfect scenario where we can just get you guys out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, who's giving the rope?
I had the rope.
Okay.
Well, I had rope in my bag. I had, 60 foot.
Okay. I would say that we probably had to cut that into 3. So there's now 3 20-foot ropes. Unless we bound them all together, like in a line.
That's
But it's
up to
50.
you.
It's 50 feet of rope. I had.
All right. So feel free to move. Um,
Uh-oh, we're all moving too slowly. We're lagging the server.
Oh my god.
Okay, I might not be going this far, but I'm just going this far in order to... Oh,
Is there a wall right here?
There is, yeah.
Looks
Okay.
like
You guys
stairs.
You can see stairs here that lead down, but you see a bunch of sleeping dwarves.
okay.
Lagging fucking map tools.
Keep your tokens selected. It'll
Yeah.
help your
I have, but I can't select both my tokens.
well.
Well, you're fucked.
Don't play an artificer, I guess.
Okay. I would have gotten up to this point.
Okay.
And I would
So,
have... Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. I was just gonna say, from at this point, you hear talking. Actually, make a perception check. Let's see if you can figure out what's going on in there.
Who, all of us, or?
Just Lausian or Lord Lemire, sorry.
18.
Okay. So you can kind of make out a conversation going on in the next room. Kind of a somber conversation. You can't make out specifics, but you hear kind of plates and cutlery and probably like tankards of meat kind of being consumed as well. You figure that some dwarves are eating in there, but they're currently awake, unlike the unconscious dwarves in the other room.
Alright, give me 1 second. Let me just
Jesus.
Is it a cupcake?
No.
Oh.
It's not my side.
I just assumed. Destructive boy.
I'm gonna cast message on Kurdak, and I'm gonna ask. Any suggestions here?
Go in.
What do we say? Why do we have mind flayers with us?
That's a good question. How about we don't show them?
Don't we have to walk past these guys with the flayers?
Yeah, but can't you just dispose of them like you did the other ones?
Might make a bit of noise.
Talia, or a disguised dwarven Talia, comes up from behind you. I could probably poison all of them silently.
Let's go with that method.
Do it.
Yeah, I collected some samples from the Umber Hulks.
Clever.
Okay.
So she's gonna poison the sleeping ones, and we're gonna kill these guys. Or is she poisoning all of them?
She kind of skips ahead of you, so you guys can move yourselves in this room.
Oh, that's a lot of.
Oh my god.
So you see below are 6 more dwarves currently asleep in their beds. The 3 dwarves awake here currently eating and drinking amongst themselves look up at you and they see you. I'm imagining the mind flayers are in the pack not currently seen.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Okay. Kurdak kind of pulls up a chair and sits and starts drinking the mead. And you kind of follow suit. There's a lot of you though, so it's however you guys want to do it. One of the dwarves says, "Why is that wolf in here? She put it at the stable."
He just seems to follow me wherever I go.
Then you're
He's a
a
loyal
bad
hound.
trainer.
What did the dwarf say?
Then you're a bad trainer.
Lorlamir's just gonna laugh.
Talia's gonna try and slip a little something in original dwarf's drink. See if she does it. She does. You guys kind of knowing Talia's plan, you see this, but the other dwarves don't seem to pay her any mind. She then sits between these 2 dwarves here, and they kind of look at her suspiciously. She kind of looks to you all to provide some kind of conversation starter or distraction for her to continue.
I'm gonna quietly, so I don't wake up any of the other dwarves, start. I would imagine that I know dwarven songs.
Yeah, I'd say so. You studied.
I speak dwarvish, so.
Yeah, you studied music back in Calamir. They're very cultured over there, so.
I'm going to start singing one of the lesser-known folk tales.
Okay. Yeah, you would know that these dwarves are from the Feywild, so they're from a completely different world. So, you start singing dwarvish music kind of from the material realm, and some music they've never heard before, but they seem to be distracted. Do you want to make a performance check?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, 14 is not a bad roll by any means, but you start to play a ballad, kind of not remembering a few words as Dwarvish is not your native tongue, but you manage to go throughout the whole song. And let me just see if Talia is able to do this without being noticed. She's seemingly poisons both the drinks successfully as they continue to drink the mead. You see them begin to tap their fingers against the table for your performance. And before long, they kind of get up from their seats and just fall over.
Are there? I would imagine that there's empty beds, even though they're not shown here.
Um, yeah, let's say that there's 3 beds belonging to those. belonging to those 3 dwarves.
Mhm. Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
I'm gonna lay them to rest there, and then I'm
Okay.
also going to take the 2 dwarf corpses,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to fit them in a way where they're like between the like on top of the other dwarves, so it just looks like like there's 2 really fat dwarves under
Okay.
blankets.
Sure. While you're doing this, you hear a commotion coming from sort of this general direction.
I'm gonna listen in and see if I can understand what's happening.
Sure. So are you trying to be stealthy about it?
Yeah.
All right. So roll stealth check first.
Ooh.
Very nice. Okay, so roll a perception check just to kind of get a gauge of the room.
Ooh.
Very nice. Okay, so you kind of, there's no door there, so you kind of carefully tread along the wall here. So you could move your token there if you want. So you kind of poke your head in stealthily, and you see, or you begin to hear what sounds like kind of sparring. You hear the clanking of metals and grunts, and kind of you get the sense that there's a fight going on in the other room. But you hear other sounds too. You hear kind of tinkering from hammers, and you smell kind of ash and kind of the cigar smell as you poke your head in to see what's going on in there. You see a dwarf in a green hood kind of hammering away, smoking a cigar from his mouth with his big bushy gray beard. He seems to be working on a rifle. Alongside him, you hear another voice, but you can't really make out his body, but you hear kind of speaking to him. So what does Valandrim think? And the green hooded dwarf responds, "We don't know, but it's a shame he's not here." The sparring kind of continues for a moment. You hear, or you see actually a kind of a fighting ring you can make out. You make out 2 figures fighting in the pit. One of them, the only one you could see, wields this huge hammer. You hear him kind of laugh. You hear, "Gunloda, you ought to get better with a mace." Which you hear kind of this female voice that you can't really see, but you just hear say, "Fuck off." To which another voice kind of chimes in, "You all have to shut up. We ought to rest. We have a big battle on the morrow." At this point, make another stealth check. Okay. So you continue on to listen. You hear the female voice again. "The siege is at dawn. We have plenty of time. Plus, I haven't used a mace in a while." And you hear or you see actually this quick motion as it strikes the dwarf here, and he kind of falls to a knee for a second. "All right, that was a good shot." You hear the green hooded dwarf again begin to speak. I don't trust the spy master. Don't trust the vampire either. And you hear another voice coming from a little bit further away. Me neither. Never trust anybody but our own. Don't know what Philangrim's doing. And you hear a female voice pipe in. Don't let him hear you that. Roll another stealth check, Jeremy.
I'm going to luck that.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Are you gonna try and tiptoe away, or
Yeah.
what are you gonna try and do here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm walking away.
All right.
Do I hear anything of what he's saying?
I'd say where you are, you don't hear anything. You hear the snoozing of several dwarves around you.
So I'm gonna whisper to everybody. Untie our friends. I'm going to put my hut down, so that way I can muffle any of the fighting in the other room, and also prevent any of these dwarves from coming in, or any of them from escaping. And I'm going to start.
Yes.
I'm going to take the next minute, and I'm going to cast Leoman's tiny hut here, so we can pass, but nobody else can pass.
Okay. What's the dimensions of it?
10 by 10, so this square here. And I'm gonna choose for the color to be black, so that way hopefully they don't see it, but I'm gonna tell everybody to be ready for as soon as that thing goes down, we gotta be ready for combat.
I'll start untying people.
I would
Our
have timed it
friends.
so that way it would be 1 minute and we're ready to go.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna. Can you guys see the square?
Yeah, it's a black square.
Okay, cool.
My vision is gone.
Okay. So you put down the hut, and you guys are currently untied.
Alright, so let's get into battle formations.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna go over here. Well, I guess they can't hear us from inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we, so I'm going to cast Scroll of Fireball.
What's Kurdak? What do we do with Kurdak?
I guess
We just
Kurdak
let
is
him-
not fighting.
Just let him chill.
Well, we told him that if he brought us here, the deal's done, so he can do whatever he wants now.
You kind of see him sitting there, still drinking his mead.
I'm gonna turn to Kurdak and say, "What are you doing now? What say you?"
I'm gonna,
Drinking my mead.
I'm gonna beckon Finn over and say, "Now's not the time. Be ready."
I'm gonna ready my sword and shield.
I'm pushing Finn. I'm trying to push Finn out of the way.
He
Let me through.
can't.
All right. So, what is the radius of this?
What is these are the beds right here, right? So we can't really. Can I stand on them?
You could stand on them, yeah.
Sick.
They're very springy.
Does it make a sound?
Yeah, you hear.
Excuse me.
So
I had.
I'm gonna cast it here. So here. So 1, 2. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this square here.
What are you casting? Fireball?
Fireball.
So can you see outside your hut?
Yes.
Okay.
And these dwarves are all dead, right?
No, they're sleeping.
Oh.
Can't we like slowly just like
Kill them.
yeah?
Do you guys want to?
I guess that would be the safe thing to do.
Yeah, that would be the safe.
Okay,
thing to do.
so I need to know the order here. So when did you cast that hut? Before or after you untied your friend?
After. But if my friends said that they wanted to kill these dwarves, I would have held on that and done that first.
Okay. So if that's the case, let's retract the hut for now. How are you killing the dwarves?
I would say suffocation.
Okay. Uh,
Or
So-
poison. Suffocation or poison.
Talia says, I don't really have enough poison and they have to ingest it.
Hmm.
If you're trying to suffocate them, I would just need to know who's doing it, and I just need an athletics check.
That
Try and
might
hold them
actually
back.
make too much noise.
Can I drive an arrow like with my hand through their skulls?
Probably too much noise. I say we just let them be. My hut will keep them out unless one of them is magical.
It's too risky to leave them.
Well, we're gonna be leaving thousands.
Can we just like plunge a knife down their throat,
Wow.
If you want to. You can, you
or
can
shoot an
definitely.
arrow in a straight line across all their throats?
That would
This
make
guy's skipping arrows across throats.
Oh my god.
that would make so much more noise than me just like Walking Dead kind of just putting the arrow through their head.
Well, these guys here, we need to kill very quietly. These guys here, we have a little more leeway.
Yeah. So I'm saying these guys here will each at the same time drive like a sharp object through the head.
That might make a little too much noise because these guys are like right around the corner. I say we kill all these guys first before we try our luck with these guys.
Maybe at the same time.
Yeah. So each of us can go to one and slit his throat, I guess. Somebody have a dagger for me?
I don't have any
Oh
extra
wait,
weapons.
I have a short sword. Never mind.
Okay. So who's killing these three dwarves?
I can kill these ones.
Okay.
Well,
Whoever.
let's kill the 8 first, and then we'll deal with those 3.
Yeah.
Alright. So everyone
Yeah,
move their
agreed.
tokens around. Yeah.
I will let other people kill the doors. I will not.
As you guys leave the vicinity, I'm just, in case, like, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I'm just going to make these guys not visible, as you don't know currently what's happening in there anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to Lorlemere, walking over. You better hope that they're there. I can't let them slip through my grasp.
I'm gonna
This needs to end tonight.
equip my samurai sword.
Okay. What's the rest of you guys doing, as you're not currently here right now?
Is only 3 of us killing?
I ask because
Ulrich's killing the other doors, and I will be in the front of the tiny man's hut.
the
ready.
hut's currently not there yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'll
So-
just be ready by the door.
Yeah, I'll take care of this one.
I got this one.
Okay. So anyone who's near the door, I need you guys all to make stealth checks, including your steel defender.
Where's the door? Is it this here?
Yeah.
Does that include me as well then?
Yeah. Ulrich, you, Thea, Finn, and the steel defender all have to make stealth checks.
Okay.
So I got a 19. Oh, fuck. Still Defender doesn't have us.
Also 19.
Good rolls, good rolls,
Twinning.
good
If
rolls.
he doesn't have a stealth thing, it would just be his dexterity modifier.
Just seeing if he has anything.
13.
He's negative.
Oh wait, wouldn't it be 18 for all?
No, disadvantage, I guess.
Yeah, I have a half plate on.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, well, fuck, my Steel Defender.
Wow.
All right. Okay, so how are you guys doing this? You guys just gonna try and use your weapons?
Can we? Is there a way to like slit their throat?
Yeah.
I'm
So
beheading him.
Well,
I
well,
thought you
I would
were.
remind Sky that we have to be very quiet.
Yeah.
Should behead them
To make
quietly.
as little noise
So
as you can.
I'm literally just gonna take my blade and just like make a small cut across his throat.
Same. I'm going to use one hand with
Me too.
slice the neck, and then the other hand to cover the mouth.
Same
I'm
here.
gonna cover the mouth and then behead him.
Beheading takes a lot of effort.
yeah.
If I
That's
saw
like-
Sky winding up to behead, I would say, Sky, don't go to the other room.
Me too.
Never mind. I'll just cover the mouth and then do what they said the slicey.
Okay, I'll give a thumbs up.
Okay. So as this is happening, you're all able to kill these guys, and you're able to kill these guys. As that's happening, let me just erase the hut. You actually hold on. Let me just read this real quick.
So that's a door right there into the same room, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You assume, yeah. Okay, hold on one second. Ben, does a 19 hit you?
Uh-oh.
It does?
Well, that's why we should have moved as a group. Oh.
Oh, cool.
So
Please.
you feel this pain in your back. Let me just quickly roll the damage here. As he gets a
Back.
sneak attack. Uh, so you take 23 slashing damage.
Okay. I'm going to use my reaction to shove him back 15 feet with my repulsion shield. After
Be
being
loud.
hit.
It's gonna be loud.
Okay.
It doesn't really tell you if it's loud or not. That's
But
So-
I think that we're fine because they were fighting in the other room, so these guys will probably like have already been accustomed to hearing like smashing and yelling and stuff.
So Ben, you're quite surprised by this, and you kind of yelp in pain, but you notice that no sound leaves your mouth.
How much damage was it again he hit me with?
I think it was 22, 23.
Okay. Grr.
Nope, you can't say "gur."
You didn't say "gur."
Silence.
Nothing came out of your mouth. Remember?
No.
You made the
In my mind-
"gur" shape with your mouth, but nothing came out.
So you guys see some dwarves kind of now approaching you. So these players here can roll for initiative.
Sorry,
Which
is
player?
it which place?
So you guys in this kind of clump here.
Okay.
Sick.
Ugh. Looking good.
Oh gosh.
Should we be on the initiative order too, so that way we can continue killing these dwarves over here?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Otherwise, we'll just be in limbo. Time has stood still in this room.
Okay.
Kind of like in Divinity.
Oh, yeah.
See, 11. I'm just gonna do all the dwarves initiatives.
Let's second. I'm gonna feed the cats.
Okay.
Hey.
Who am I missing? Gordon, Orchard, Axel.
Oh, I'll roll two. Hold on.
Sky, what did you get?
13.
Okay. So you see wrap around the corner, Thea, a dwarf appear in front of you with these kind of tribal markings and fashionable jewelry kind of in his beard. He has this like very large round fur cowl. He seems to be someone with great importance, just judging from his attire.
Okay.
He is going to strike at you. With a trip attack.
With a what?
A trip attack. So it's going to be a 19 to hit, and please make a strength saving throw.
Ooh, that's good. 20 to strength saving throw.
Okay, so you're fine. However, you're going to take. Let's see. So it's going to be 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Okay.
Again, you see this dwarf appear and slam down with his giant hammer, but no sound escapes from this. As he has two more attacks, he's going to strike again against Thea. This one being a 19 again. This is just a regular attack. This one is 6 bludgeoning.
Alright. Jesus.
And the last one's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. It's going to be 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Alright, Core Hill.
Okay. Alright, I guess I'll rage and then use my Herald ability. So 3 temporary hit points to those that are within 10 feet. And then I will move till here.
Alright.
Okay. I will make an attack against Ulflingar.
Alright.
$18.
Against Ulfengar, that just hits.
So that's 23 damage.
Okay.
And then with my second one, that'll miss. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Ulrich, your turn.
Oh.
Roll.
Can I go this way?
Yeah, you could try to.
I don't know why it's Wait. It's not showing me the distance. 5, 10,
At
20, 25, 30,
105 feet.
35.
It's going crazy.
Jeez,
This
you
is-
sir, run fast.
This is 35 feet.
So we just see this. We just see Ulrich run into the room as we're quietly trying to kill dwarves.
fucking hauling ass past us.
What the?
So much for stealth.
If
Because we don't know what's happening in the other room, so we just see Ulrich jumping on beds.
I'm gonna do a sneak attack. Since it's a sneak attack, is it gonna make a sound?
You're not sure.
I mean, you sprinted in the room, so like you've made enough noise.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
not only did you sprint in the room, you kind of went over this bed.
Oh shit! It creaks.
It's an octane jump pad.
That's amazing.
All right, I'm gonna sneak attack on him.
Okay, do it.
Oh no!
Oh my.
Wait, since he's sleeping, is that considered as prone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
they're all
prone.
because they're all lying.
Yep.
lying down.
Yeah, technically.
Is that advantage then?
Yep, it's advantage.
Okay, this would be my other.
Amazing.
Oh gosh!
So he wakes up, and you just hear the dwarf start screaming for dear life as he
Oh,
begins to
God.
try and shred through his sheets to try and stab him. He's like,
Can
"Ah!"
I sentinel?
He's not attacking. He's just screaming.
Oh my god. This is going so bad. Oh my lord.
Wait, optional. Stealth optional.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
All right.
Are
What
these-
else for your turn?
Are these guys up now?
You see them kind of as they all wake to the scream.
Oh no.
Weapons kind of at their bedside.
Is that it for you?
Oh yeah, sorry. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next is Raxel.
Oh god, they all rolled 15s. Oh god, they're all
Oh my god.
Jerry's goddamn.
Raxel's going to take a puff of his cigar. As he raises his crossbow, you see he has a similar contraption back to what Kurdak had. And he is going to rapid fire 2 attacks against Finn and 1 against Thea.
Okay.
My Steel Defender will pose disadvantage on that attack because he's 5 feet from me.
Okay. Let's see. So it's a good thing he's rolled an 18. The next one is a 13, which I'm sure misses.
Yes.
Okay, so the next attack. That one's another miss. This one's against Thea now. 18 to hit you, Thea.
Yep.
So it's going to be 14 piercing damage.
Oh no.
Thea's down.
Oh. Oh boy. This isn't good.
That's going to end his turn. Next is Warsick. Hearing the screams coming from the other room, he... Oops.
Oh
Okay,
no.
30, 35, 40,
60.
45, 50, 55. He's going to end his turn there. The dwarves kind of wake up. They're going to use their turns to kind of get their weapons ready, and they get out of bed.
Wouldn't that be on
You
the
suck,
next
Ulrich.
Wouldn't that be on the next initiative round though?
I'd say, due to the nature of Ulrich's like running in and him screaming,
God
like
damn
I
it.
I'd say
didn't run. I
pretty-
walked.
You ran it. You
it's pretty fair game to say that they'd wake up and immediately grab their weapons and get out of bed.
God damn it. We're all gonna fucking die.
But
Let's
it's your
get her
turn.
done, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Bow with the battering ram.
Alright.
Come on. Line him up, baby.
What's this guy doing?
He's drinking his mead like he said he would.
Oh.
Alright, from order of left to right.
Oh.
Alright, so the first two hit.
Okay. I'm applying the what you call it, psychic blades to the one closest to me.
Okay.
So two of them take. So the two closest to me take this damage, and then the one closest to me takes this damage on top of that. So number 13 takes 19 damage, and number 14 takes 13 damage.
Sorry, the one in front of you takes 13 damage? Or not 19 damage.
And then, so dwarf 13 takes 19, dwarf 14 takes 13.
Okay.
And all of their, or the two that got hit, their movement is slowed for 2 turns.
Got you.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Sorry, I was just fine tuning things so you guys don't die. Next is Thoradin.
We're also down 2.
Yeah.
Down 3.
I didn't know that until we started, unfortunately. Alright, so that's 20. He's going to
I hate you,
Actually-
Ulrich.
20, 25.
It's not Ulrich.
It is.
He just had enough speed to get to Sky.
God damn it.
So he's going to make 3 weapon attacks against you, Sky.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to use Reckless Attack, so he's going to
Oh,
get advantage on the first attack, but you'll get advantage on your first attack against him. Is that right, Ulrich, or is that different?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
Oh, no,
it's
he
for
gets
your turn,
advantage.
isn't it?
Yeah, he gets advantage on all his melee attacks, but in return, he gets any
Yeah.
attacks against him are all at advantage. So he's going to attack twice with his hand axe. The first one is 18 to hit.
Yep.
The next one will also hit. And then he is going to kind of bulldoze you with his spiked armor with his last attack. And the last one definitely hits as well. I'm just going to add it all together. Well, actually, the first one is 10 slashing damage. The next one is 16 slashing damage. And the last one is 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that ends his turn. So you have advantage if anyone attacks Thoradin. Just anyone with a melee attack. Or no, just all attack rolls have advantage against Thoradin. Just a FYI. Lausian.
Oh, puppy. I'm gonna scoop. Where?
The only thing is you to take attacks from 3 people.
Him?
Yeah, it would be like this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy, right?
Yeah, 4 people actually.
God damn it. Ulrich, fuck, man.
We ruined the whole plan.
You ruined the whole plan. God damn.
No, they would have came anyway.
No, they wouldn't.
Not like this.
God damn it, dude. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna cast Contra.
I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cast Contra Animals. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast a brown bear and a tiger.
All right, where are you gonna put them?
Tiger will go here, and Brown Bear will go here.
They take up 4 slots. 4 squares.
Jesus Christ.
That one was from Mimi. And then, do I have a tiger? I don't.
It'll just be another bear. Can you tint it orange though?
No, I'm gonna do one I haven't used yet.
What is that?
The fuck? It's Patrick?
It's a mimic dresser drawer.
Also large. So he's also a large beast too.
You put him here, or?
I guess I can't fit him here.
Yeah, unfortunately. You could fit him here.
Yeah. All right. Oh, put him right here.
Okay, he just fucking crushes the bed.
Yeah.
Do you have advantage for, or sorry, initiative for them?
I can roll right now. So this is for Tiger. Perfect. And this is for Brown Bear. Oh god.
So did they go next turn or this turn?
Jeremy would know more about that.
I always used to do them on the next turn, but
Okay. Yeah. We'll do next turn if that's
They
how we
have
did it
summoning
before.
sickness.
Nice.
They have exhaustion.
Anything else, Lesson?
Honestly, same.
Hold on one second. I need to look at my spells now. Shit.
Damn it.
Fuck.
No.
Oh, thank you, Jeremy.
This sucks. God damn it.
I think thank you because of the magic cards table being flipped.
No to the beer you put in front of me.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
The beer wasn't your first choice.
I'm gonna cast.
I put
You
it
know
there
what?
so long ago.
Sorry, I was looking for a movie.
I'm gonna cast.
Perception
Slayer's
roll
Pride
-2.
on
Yeah.
On Thoradin.
On Thoradin?
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Alright. Scott, your turn. As all the dwarves are notified of your presence, they kind of swarm you guys. What do you do?
First off, when I take the question, if I take a disengage action, can I disengage from like all 3 of those guys that are surrounding me?
Yeah, you can disengage up here.
Amazing. I'm not gonna do that just yet. I'm going to attack
Hold on,
dwarf.
wait,
No.
you wouldn't be able to disengage from all of them at the same time.
Well, that's what I was asking. Can I disengage from all of them?
You
I
could
thought
dis-
I thought
disengage
basically it meant
this way, but then
My plan is to kill dwarf 11 and back it up.
No, I thought, yeah, if you disengage, you're basically able to move without triggering any attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you basically just use your action to make sure that you don't get
I
attacked.
thought disengage was a 5. You get away 5 feet without being targeted, and then after that, it's just normal.
Let me double check.
Look it up.
Either way, dwarf number 11, you're in my way, and you're
It
you're
just
my
says
route to freedom.
if you use a action to disengage, your movement doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity for the rest of the turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That says
guys.
run.
No, I'm gonna kill dwarf 11 to make my secure route good.
What?
What?
Is he
What?
damaged?
She's letting her allies die so she can get away.
Oh. Somehow this is very familiar.
The usual. The usual.
So,
Like,
somehow
I'm
I've been
literally
down this
dead.
one
That's
before.
cool.
When the tank runs
I
away.
might save you. I just need to
Okay.
get there.
Wait,
What about the rest of us that are right next to you?
you're killing.
I'll save you later.
You're killing the archer
Oh
and the
my
support
God.
by running away. Just so you know.
Who are you hitting with which dwarf?
Dwarf number 11.
Okay.
Wait, is a disengage an action?
It's an
Not
action.
for
yeah.
me, and not just I want to do my bonus action. I will use a key point and I will do a step of the wind.
Oh shit! There you go.
That dwarf lover gotta die first.
Yeah, well, the 18 definitely hits him. 6. Okay, he's still up. .22 also hits. Okay. Still up.
Is he close to dying?
He's very close to dying, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to do a couple things.
Okay.
Since my targets, I'm gonna keep wanting to do a death strike.
Mm-hmm.
It's let auto hit because I already hit previously.
Right.
Still up?
He's still up.
Screw it. Guess I'll just take opportunity attacks from one person. I will spend my key point to do disengage for my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And my jump distance is doubled for the turn.
Gotcha. All right, so Orsic is going to take a swing. Let's see.
Wait, what do you take 3 opportunity attacks by going that way?
No, because I did disengage.
Yeah, she disengaged here. I think
No,
disengage was
I disengaged like where I currently am because my jump distance is doubled because of the
Oh, right.
attack.
Okay, so just one attack from the maul. This one's going to be 14 to hit, which I think misses you.
It does miss me, yeah.
Okay, so you're fine.
Well, like, why? I would just try to move. You know what? I think I'm fine where I am. I guess I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Next turn is Thea, so make a death save, please.
All right. Oh. Fail.
Alright. So Urbeck, or Ebrick, Eberk.
What?
Eberk. Sorry, dwarf names are so confusing. He's going to make 2 attacks against you, Corhill.
Okay.
Sorry, gents. I created these guys.
You created the
It's
giant
true.
cabinet.
I just made them based off of Mateo's backstory here.
Yeah, we're blaming Mateo this time.
Yeah. The first one's 23 to hit, Luca.
Yeah, that hits.
The next one's a 9, so that one misses, luckily.
Okay.
So this one's going to be 11 piercing, 11 slashing damage, halved to 5.
Okay.
Sorry, are you raging yet?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. Sorry, I'll update your state here.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So that's ends of his turn. Giant Tiger. Oh wait, no, sorry, we skip it until the next round.
Damn it.
Finn.
Cool. I am going to cast Catnap on Ufnir, Rexall, and Eberk.
Okay.
They just fall asleep for 10 minutes.
Thank fuck.
So it says here, so you try it, right? You use the enchantment. The reading of the spell is you make a calming gesture and up to 3 willing creatures of your choice can fall
I
asleep.
feel like they're not willing.
Those bastards.
So unfortunately, you used the spell, but it
Mhm.
doesn't do the effect you wanted it to.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Thea.
Okay, so you can do that with a bonus action?
No, sorry, I'm gonna use Heat Metal then on Ufnir, assuming he is wearing metal, I'm assuming since he's a dwarf.
Yep.
Cool. He's gonna take, was it 2? Yeah, he takes 7 fire damage
Gotcha.
on his armor, quote armor, that he's wearing.
Okay.
And so he's wearing the armor, so he must succeed a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or drop the armor.
I think if he wants to like get out of his armor, he has to make the save. But in this case, he's going to stay in his armor.
I don't know if this affects for his armor, but it says if he doesn't drop the object, he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks to the start of my next turn.
Okay. Well, that's really good to know, and very good spell to have right now. So yeah, I'll make a note of that. But just let me if I forget, just tell me to roll at disadvantage.
Cool. And then that'll end. Then I'll also take my 5 step move forward, and then that'll end my turn. And then my Steel Defender. Can he kind of go through here, or is Dia's corpse in the way?
I'd say you were able to squeeze by, but Ulfengar is kind of stuck here, so you could go here.
Alright.
Yeah, don't
He's
step
gonna,
on me.
he's gonna go right here. And that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay. Next is Loda. She's going to come this way. She is going to cast a spell. I believe this is just a spell attack. Okay. So she's going to strike with her mace. 20 to hit. And that's going to be 20 necrotic damage as she uses inflict wounds on her mace as she strikes you.
Me?
Yeah.
20 necrotic?
Yeah.
It just happened? Like there was no attack?
She hit. It was 20 to hit you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I believe that's all she's gonna do. Yep. So that's the end of her turn. Top of the round. So Ulfengar is currently on fire, enraged by the halfling causing him to be on fire. He is going to strike 3 melee attacks, all at disadvantage against Finn. I'll just reroll anyway and see what happens. So 14 to hit you.
Miss.
Okay, the next one. Even at disadvantage, 17 hit you.
Miss.
Oh shit, okay. The last one is 19 to hit you.
Hit.
Okay, so just one hits. So it's going to be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that ends his turn. Coriel.
All right, so I will use my Herald's ability again to get 3 temporary hit points for myself and those within 10 feet of me. And then I will make my first attack against this duder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Next one. There we go.
There you go.
Damage is low, but whatever. That'll be 13 damage in total.
Alright, it all sounds. Sorry, quick math. Okay, got it. Anything else, Region?
That's it.
Alright, Ulrich.
Can I still sneak attack this guy even though I'm right beside him?
Yeah, I believe, because he's in combat with an ally.
Okay.
Atlassian.
I'll do that. Second. Okay.
Okay, yeah, 19 hits.
Yes.
I wouldn't even say you have to roll damage unless you want to, but he only had 9 health. I believe it's pretty hard not to kill him here. But finally, after all the screaming and tearing through his blankets, you finally shred through his very thick quilt and stab him straight in the throat.
This poor blanket.
Okay.
Gotta sharpen that knife, dude.
It will not kill.
I don't know whether I should go back
No.
or help out here.
Help.
What would Voltaire do?
You caused this.
No metagaming. He has to figure this out for himself.
That's what
Just do whatever Voltaire would do, because that's who you are.
If-
Yep.
Yeah. You already played him correctly this far, running into the room, jumping on the bed. You might as well keep it up. It's gonna run in circles.
It's the line of sight blocking stuff.
I could probably get rid of it
Yeah.
now, honestly. Since you guys
Hold on.
explored the whole area. Give me 1 sec, guys.
Yeah,
There you go.
it should be good now. There you go.
I have 40 movement.
Okay.
Oh,
You would take an attack from Orsic as he has a reaction again as the top of the round.
sure.
Okay. Yeah, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Seven. So it's got 11 bludgeoning, halved to 5. Are you raging, Ulrich? Oh wait, no, sorry, you're
I
not.
can't. Yeah.
So it's 11 bludgeoning and 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Alright.
And I end my turn.
Okay. Next is Raxel. Where are we? Okay, he is going to take 3 crossbow shots at disadvantage against Corhill as he's standing right in front of him. You see him spit out his cigar as you kind of charge towards him, Corhill. So he's going to panic and fire off 3 shots. Disadvantage. The first one is probably going to miss at 16.
Yep, that's a miss.
Next one, natural 20, so it's good. It's disadvantage.
That's gonna miss.
Next one is 21 at disadvantage.
Yeah, okay, so those
And
two hit.
then, yeah, the last one misses, so just 1 hits.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be 11 piercing half to 5.
Okay.
That's,
Wasn't there 2 hits?
No, just the one.
Just the one.
I think just one of them hit.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had 4 attacks.
Oh, you're good. That's all for his turn. Next is Corsic. He sees Sky fly up in the air and begin to run away, and he laughs. And he says,
Where do you think you're going?
"Can you please make a Wisdom saving throw?"
Okay.
All right, you make it. So you feel a frightening kind of tremor in his voice that stops you for a moment, but you kind of break it off, and you're able to not be frightened of Orsic, but he's still going to make 2 maul attacks.
Okay.
First one is a 16 to hit.
It's the same as my AC, so I say yes. Yes?
Okay, so just hits. The next one misses, so just 1 hits here. Alright. Nine, 13. The first is 13 bludgeoning, and then 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
Alright. That ends his turn. Next is the dwarves. Lorlamir, 1 attack against you.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. It's going to miss as 10.
Mm-hmm.
Next dwarf. Going to attack Lausian. 18 to hit Lausian.
Just hits.
Okay. It's going to be 5 slashing damage. The next dwarf is going to strike at Lausian as well. Dwarf 15. Another 18. Next one is 8 slashing damage.
Ooh.
And then dwarf 16 is going to run to Ulrich and make 1 attack against you, Ulrich. The 19 plus 3. So I'm sure that one hits. It's going to be 9 slashing damage. Alright, Lord Lemire.
Alright, so I'm going to finish my battering ram. So
Mhm.
Dwarf 13, 14, 15, and Thoradin all have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. First one's dwarf 13's 11,
Fail.
9,
Fail.
18.
Pass.
Okay, and then Thoradin, let me pull up the stat. Dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
19.
Pass. Okay, so the first 13 and 14 will take they both take 10,
Okay, so 13's down.
and I'm adding my psychic blades to number 14, which will be
Okay.
an additional 13 damage.
Also down.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me see this really quickly. Okay, so they all take the damage. 15 and Thoradin still take the 10 damage, but they're not knocked prone.
Gotcha.
Then I'm gonna go here.
All right.
That's it for me.
All right. Makes his sword in, and as he sees this unusual ram kind of hit him, he braces for impact, but still gets damage. You hear him. I ought to take that from your corpse, boy. As he steps forward, he'll take an attack from Ulrich
And Brown Bear.
and Brown Bear.
How can you forget Brown Bear? He's so big.
Brown Bear's got multi attacks. Which one am I using?
It would just be either the bite or the. He wouldn't be able to get a full.
It's just one.
So I'll just do the bite then.
Okay. So Ulrich 19 hits.
Okay. And just the dagger damage, right?
Dagger, yes.
The claws. Sorry. Is an 18 hit.
18 hits, yeah.
Alright, perfect. So it's gonna be 2d6. You could take 11 from Brown Bear.
Okay. Alright, I recorded both yours and Ulrich's damage. He's going to keep walking. He sees the giant tiger and Laura Lemire cowering behind it, and he smirks and he says, I'll kill your friends first.
Oh, I got something for you, don't.
How's it looking?
He's got a couple scratches, but nothing crazy. Last is conjure animals a concentration spell?
I believe it is. I'm double check.
All good.
Where's my spells here? Concentration, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put you in the concentration state. So basically, you'll have to make a Constitution saving throw after every successful hit, and I'll tell you the DC with every hit.
Sure.
So the first one to hit is 23.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll the damage here. So it's 12 slashing damage, so you'll have to beat a DC con saving throw. DC is 10.
So I need to roll it higher than a 10?
10 or higher, yeah.
And it's con save.
Yep. Okay, so you pass. The second attack at 15.
Nope, that misses.
Okay, and then the final attack. Oof. Yeah, so 18 plus 6.
Yeah, 24, that hits, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it'll be 14. What do I say? Slashing damage.
Holy fuck. Hurt.
And just make one more con saving throw.
Same thing, above 10.
Yeah. Same DC 10. Okay, so you still maintain the conjure animals.
Perfect.
Alright, so your turn.
Can I shoot at him?
Yeah, it would be at disadvantage, I believe, since he's in melee range.
Does he still have the advantage on him?
I believe that was his last round where the attacks had advantage, so at his turn he didn't use reckless attack again.
I'm just gonna shoot Orsic. And take shots at Orsic.
Okay. 19 hits.
This will be 18 damage. I'm gonna mark Orsic with Slayer's Prey.
Gotcha.
Oh, for
26
fuck's
hits.
sakes.
9 damage.
And then, so it's gonna be 14 damage. So the mark is no longer on Thor.
Alright. Let me get rid of that.
No, so it's on Orsic, not on him.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, yep, that ends my turn.
Alright. Sky, your turn.
I am going to attack Orsic, King of Hammergate.
All right.
I assume the 13 didn't hit.
13 misses. The 23 does, though.
Okay. I am gonna go ahead and spend my offer my bonus action at key point to take the disengage action. The bonus.
Okay.
I still have movement.
Just so you know, there's a wall here, so you wouldn't be able to get through here.
I'll be actually. How many feet is that already?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Where are you going?
25.
Sky.
25.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking I might try to save Thea.
Wait, but you don't know what's happening in the other room.
But you don't know what's happening in that room.
Oh wait, that's true. I don't.
Oh my! Oh no!
So it looks like you're just running away.
She's like, I'm gonna go. I left the stove on, guys.
What? Oh wait, my mom's calling.
Water's running.
I think I'd want to go on the other side anyway because there's less enemies.
Okay.
You
don't
know
know that.
It's just Kurdak. He's just drinking beer.
Kurdak's just there chilling.
She's just like, oh, thank God, Kurdek. Can I have one?
Well, no, because I could see like that you guys had those enemies on your side.
All right. That's the end of Skystream?
Yeah.
All right. Thea, make a death save, please.
Yup. Yup. Oh, fuck.
Wait, didn't
Uh,
someone use cure wounds on her?
nope.
Oh, they
There
couldn't.
was
Oh.
an action,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
so I fail.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Next is Eberk.
Oh, this is
He's
good.
going to move in and strike at Corhill again.
I will use my reaction, impose disadvantage on him.
All right.
Good
Good
guy,
you did. Still might hit 17 to hit.
Nope. Misses.
Okay. Then you're fine. The next one, he looks angrily at you, Finn, and he's going to strike you with his dagger.
I Steel Defender will impose disadvantage on him
All
to
right.
protect me.
17.
That misses.
Okay. And that's his turn. Next is Giant Tiger.
All right, this is gonna be a fun one. He's gonna wind up. Oh, I can't move him.
Big boy.
You need
One
that
sec.
permission.
There you go.
Oh, I thought he was too big to move.
He's
I mean,
gonna-
yes.
Well, I gotta measure something. Hold on. Oh, perfect.
Can he come up with this?
I think he can go
He
as far as here.
cannot, no.
Too fat.
Okay, can you come here? Can you go like this?
Yeah.
Perfect. He's going to pounce at Thoradin,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to make a claw attack.
All right.
Fuck.
Oof.
Well. Yep, that's a rip.
All right. Is that the Tiger's turn?
That's Tiger's turn.
All right, then.
Okay, I am going to cast Cure Wounds as a 3rd level spell, which will give 3d8 plus health back to Thea. So you get back 27 health.
God
Oh,
damn.
thank God.
Wait, that's a lot of health.
That's a shit ton.
I am super smart with 22 intelligence.
Thank you, baby.
And then I will use my bonus action to heat metal on. Let's go to. I'm gonna do it to Gunlada's. I'm gonna do it to her weapon. That has that little fun necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna take 2d. Actually, I'm gonna cast that as a 3rd level spell. So she'll take 3d8 damage. She takes 13 damage,
Gotcha.
and if she chooses not to drop it, we all know what happens there.
She gets constipated.
Yeah, it's a real
100%.
killer.
All right.
Yeah.
She'll choose to keep it.
She's gonna keep it. Okay, so she also has she has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Gotcha. All right.
And then I will end my turn. And then I'll go to my Steel Defender, who, since I cannot command him, he will just chill and remain in defense of Thea, and then I will end his turn.
All right. So just so you know, heat metal is a concentration spell, so you can only have it on one target at a time. And just when you get attacks, yeah, you'll just have to make a con saving throw to make sure you maintain the spell. So yeah, is that all for your turn and Steel Defender's turn?
Yep.
Okay. Next is Gunloda. With her fiery mace, she's going to cast another spell. She is going to use Vampiric Touch.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see. With disadvantage from Finn. She's got a natural 13 and a natural 10 plus 8, so 18.
Who's this on?
This is on you, Corhill.
18 just hits.
Okay. So it'll be 16 necrotic damage. And you see her heal up a bit from that attack. And ends her turn. Bear.
Fuck, man. Alright. Bear is going to attack Orsic. Okay. So he's gonna have his multi-attacks. He'll do his bite first.
There you go.
Okay. So this is the bite. 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then this is the claws.
17 just misses. Ah, damn.
Okay. Just want to see if he can fit Hold on. Can he go here or no? I'm assuming no.
He can't pass through enemies.
Alright, well I guess he's stuck there.
All right, the end of his turn.
How is he looking?
He's looking pretty badly hurt. He's bleeding for sure. Next is Ulfengar. He's going to make attacks against Finn now. As Finn's caused him some grief here. Alright. So top of the round, if you want to use your reaction, Finn,
Yep.
to pose disadvantage.
Yeah, he's attacking me. My steel defender's going to impose disadvantage on his attack towards me.
Okay, so the first one's a 13 to hit.
Misses.
Next one is a 17 to hit.
Misses.
And then the last one is 22.
Oh, that misses. That hits.
All right, so he is going to make it a. He's going to make it a trip attack. So if you make a strength saving throw, please.
Cool, let's see. Give me that +1, baby! Oh. Hogger is 18.
Okay, so you make it, but you take 23 slashing damage.
Oh wow.
And you'll need to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you maintain heat metal.
Yep.
The DC is 11.
Okay, Constitution +2.
Okay, so you maintain heat metal.
Okay.
That ends Ulfengar's turn to Corhill.
All right, so I have a question. So through my axe, I have the ability to cast a spell, and in the spell, it says that the target must make a saving throw, but I don't know what the DC is.
Let's just say, what's the maneuver DC? Or wait, you're not a fighter anymore.
No.
Uh,
Are you a barbarian?
Yeah. So yeah, the target must make a dexterity saving throw. But the thing is, it's casting a spell.
right. I'd say it's equal to 8 plus proficiency. You could do. Let's just do wisdom.
So 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Yep.
And currently our proficiency is
I think it's 4.
4. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. I'm gonna use Storm's End to cast Chain Lightning.
Let's fucking go.
Okay,
Alright.
so cool. And then how does it bounce?
I think you choose. Or
I'll choose. I'll start with the top guy here.
okay.
So dexterity saving throw. I just don't know how many targets.
Let me see.
Oh, 3
Yeah.
bolts. Okay, so 3 targets. Gotcha.
Yeah, as long as they're within 30 feet, so you can get all of them.
Yeah. So I'll start with this guy and then move to her and then this one here.
Okay. So first one's Ulfengar. Dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
It's a 15.
So I believe that passes because it's 15. That's the DC right now.
Gotcha.
No, it would be 13 is the DC.
Okay. So Ulfengar passes. Gunloda is a 6, so she fails.
Okay, so there is damage to the failed ones, but just get through them and I can roll the dice after.
Okay. Raxel passes, and Eber got a natural 1. So Gunloda.
It was only 3 anyways.
Oh, okay, so just these 3.
Yeah.
So just Gunloader.
Okay, so the first one, I'll roll the damage. If I can type. So that's halved. Because
What the hell?
they passed, right?
Yeah.
So what would that be? 23?
23 to each target?
Just the first one. And then the second one you said failed?
Yep.
So then, yeah, it would be 47 to the second one, and then 26 to the third one who also passed.
Mhm.
Those special effects.
Yeah,
Okay,
look at that
damn.
fire, dude.
Special effects. What are you talking about? That really happened.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'll use my rage ability to give my friends temporary hit points,
Okay.
and then my turn.
Nice. All right, Ulrich, your turn.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Am I? Well, I'm gonna sneak attack this guy, so I'll take a advantage. Sneak attack. No. Attack of opportunity from this guy.
Okay.
I'll go here.
22.
It's a hit.
7 slashing damage.
Okay. And then I will sneak attack Orsec.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Okay, 18 just hits.
Yes.
Oh yes. Tell me if my roll is correct. This is with sneak attack and my dagger damage.
I believe so, yeah. 5d6.
And then the dagger damage plus the 1 necrotic damage from the dagger, and then strength mod and remove the 2.
That'll be 19.
Oh, yeah, that looks correct. Okay.
The 2 would have been from rage, but I can't do that.
Right, yeah. Yeah, everything else looks correct.
So it's 19 damage in total.
Is he dead?
He's not. He's still up.
Oh my gosh.
Just put him down now.
Or is that in your turn, Ulrich?
Yes, I have my turn.
Okay, Raxel.
I'll finish him. Don't.
Let's see. Core Hill. Raxel seeing you with that thunder axe, and he's going to cast heat metal.
Okay. What do I got to do again?
Can you please? Actually, do you want to drop the axe, or are you just going to take the damage?
Was there not a save involved, or I just have the option?
He just straight up does fire damage to you, and then you have to make a con saving throw, or drop the object if you can.
But the object remains heated, right?
Yes. And then if you don't drop it, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of Raxel's next turn.
Okay, I'll hold it.
Alright, so you're going to take 15 fire damage. And that ends his turn. Next is Orsic. As the barbarian charged forward to him, he's going to strike at you with his maul for 3 attacks.
Me, right?
Yep. Kept dodging, so 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
Miss. It's about to be an 18. So. Ooh, next is a natural 1. The last one is a 24.
Okay.
Okay, so that one is going to be 11 bludgeoning and 12 radiant damage.
All right.
And that ends his turn. Dwarf 15 will make an attack against Laucian.
Yep.
18 to hit,
18 hits.
8 slashing damage, and just make another Constitution saving throw.
What's the DC on this?
It's just 10 again. Alright, so you're still fine. Dwarf 16 will run after Ulrich and attack
Would he
him
take
again.
an attack from bear?
Oh, right, I forgot about the bear. You know what, let me just strike the bear.
Oh, well. Sure.
17 to hit the bear.
How much? 7?
17.
Oh, yeah, that hits. I was like 7. Like, that doesn't hit.
And then 6 slashing damage.
Okay, so his hit points are at 28 now. Let me just get a counter for them.
All good. Lord Lemire.
Alright, I'm going to... go over here. I'm going to boat the battering ram. Actually, hold on. Okay, so I'm not going to metagame because I can obviously see which one is Ulfengar,
Mm-hmm.
but Lorlemir wouldn't know, so I would turn to Kurdak and say, whose shadow am I taking?
Kurdak's currently full of croissants, and he just points to this guy.
Okay. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to say, Corhill, this can't be the first time you've attained victory being surrounded by idiots. And I'm referring to all of the enemies around him. And you get a 1d8 bardic inspiration.
All right, cool.
Alright. As we get to 1 a.m., if you guys want, we can just postpone the rest of the fight until next week. Just make sure you keep track of all your like buffs and debuffs and things, and hopefully Marco and Virginia can come save the day.
Oh no, my health magically went to full. Oh, weird.
10 nearly full rest.
My
throughout
God.
the-
How did I get this +6 to damage?
If you save this, Brendan, you should be able to just load this back, and then all the tokens and stuff should have their states already saved onto it.
Yeah,
in
so just
case
keep
I
track of your
screenshot
health
it.
and health, all your abilities and stuff. So we'll continue this
Okay.
next week.
Yeah, if
I
you're on
think
Dice
Cloud
Cloud, it's easy.
Saves, right? Dice
Yeah.
Cloud saves.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. By the way, I can't come next week.
Oh no.
Oh no, what stealth checks? Will we succeed this time?
I'll send you my character sheet.
Okay, that sounds good.
Alright.
All right, so we'll continue this next week.
Next time on
All right, dude.
Dungeons
All
and
right,
Thank you very
Dragons.
much.
GG.
Thank you.
Bye.
GG.
See you guys later. Have a good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.